Alright. So last time, we saw quite a lot. Lots of really suspicious stuff going on in this town. The more and more we get, the more and more concerning things arise. Also, we ate the apples that came from the ornaments from the tree, and we still haven't exactly seen what kind of consequences that it's gonna have on us. We just blacked out after that. But I'm very worried about that as well. Also, I love Yune. It's Tuesday. Usually that means gym class, but the weather didn't seem willing to cooperate. So not doing a snowball fight anymore? Or instead we're drawing portraits. After splitting us up into pairs, the assignment was to draw a partner's face. Oh, I can't do her justice? What do you mean? Give me Yoji instead. Sorry, buddy. Hey, no laughing! You say my face is funny? I know how she feels. It's impossible to stare at each other while keeping a straight face. Oh, that. Yeah, that is definitely true. Like, anytime I play those kind of games where you have to, like lie, like Mafia or One Night Werewolf, I look at people, I have to look away because, like, I'm not even the thing, and I still start laughing. Sorry, Sister Lily. I know, right? Why don't we talk while we work then? Besides, I'd much rather draw Yune the way she usually looks, not pose for her portrait. I feel like I should apologize in advance for how this is gonna turn out. Like I said, we can't do her justice. But you're too pretty. I'm still hopeless when it comes to color. Good, this kind of back and forth is exactly what I needed to stay focused. Yeah, yeah, I really feel terrible. It came as a surprise to me, too. Yesterday, Wadarase. That one word alone caused an excruciating headache to rip through me. Then I passed out. I came to immediately after, and although I had no serious injuries, I'm still at a loss as to what exactly happened. Oh, one sec. No, it's okay. I want to stay here with you. But one sec, I need to lower the volume. I just realized it was too loud. There we go. Sorry about that. Thank you, Yune. But I'll be fine. I don't feel sick or anything. It seems Yune was the one who took care of me afterwards. It seems I'm always in debt to her warm-hearted kindness. Although a tingly feeling lingers in my body, I prefer to act like nothing happened. It was pretty shocking, but... No, Kiri! Don't do it! Thank you, Yoji. It's okay. Sorry. Wadarase. Oh no, we're gonna pass out anyway. Just hearing the name left me with a splitting headache. After which I immediately passed out. I still have no idea why, but I'm not eager to find out. Is the principal perhaps the reason for our amnesia? Oh, jeez. I can feel what's left of that dark feeling simmering in my heart. Yes, please. Yoji and Yune exchange glances before Yune pipes up with a new topic of discussion. Their overwhelming kindness is heart-wrenchingly pure. The graffiti bandit? What happened? But when we arrived at school, everything was normal. I see. Idle chatter as a simple form of distraction. That had been my plan, at least, until Sister Lily appears with an odd look on her face, directed at Yune. What? Where did he go? What did he do to the, like, what did he deface?
いえ、そうではなく、その落書きというのはどこにあったのです？私も聞いただけなんですけど、公園にあったみたいです。
Ah, the park. Was it on the thing? You know, the Goliath's tier?
誰から聞いたんだ？
昨夜。
Sister Lily falls silent, staring out the window, distracted.
すみません。授業の途中ですが、少し外に出てきます。
まさかリリー先生、消しに行くんですか？
ええ。
Dang. Yay, recess! And if that, she hurried off with an aura of restlessness, so unlike her usual demeanor. From what I saw last time, it seems like all it takes to clean up is some paint remover and a mop.
行っちまった。公園なら別にリリー先生がやんなくていいだろうに。
真面目だからね、リリー先生。
Is it really that bad that she needs to take care of it right away?
そんなことないと思うけど。
もしかしたら時間が経つと落ちにくいのかもな。本物の壁画みたいに。
You really seem far more flustered than usual.
あと、リリー先生は犯人探しに躍起になってる。さすがにまだ現場にいるとは思えねえが。
名探偵幼児、解決してよ。
Good old Detective Yoji.
でもな、別に壁に落書きするだけなら誰でもできるっちゃできるし。
What's the subject? Maybe that'll help narrow down the pool. If it's a student here at the academy, then the graffiti might ultimately give them away.
あの壁画は絵っつうより模様だからな。よくわかんね
え。Is it like abstract? A design?
ああ、俺も数回しか見たことないけど、いろんな色の顔料で変築な模様が描かれてる。
Yeah, that sounds like abstract to me.
私が見たことあるのもそんなんだった。私の時もだ。
I've never seen it.
そりゃリリー先生がすぐ消しに行くからな。
So in short, no one seems to understand what the graffiti means.
でもあの模様に近いもんをどっかで見たことあるような気もするんだよな。
If you can remember, it might lead you in the right direction.
にゃ、全然思い出せない。ただの勘だしな。
It's a start, at least. Even the more scandalous, less savory aspects of the town are somehow art-related.
先生もいねえし、これでサボれるってもんや。
Break time! Come on, Kiri. You should always finish what you start.
いいよ、こんなやつの顔なんか点と丸だけで。
Dang it, Fub Yoji.
お前の顔めちゃんこに描いてやるからな。
Sister Lily didn't come back until the very end of class. Oh wow. Dang, we really could have had a recess. We're all too good students. I would be too, though. That night... what is that infernal racket? Is it Kiri again? I can tell it's Kiri by the ladder rapping against my window. Maybe I'll just ignore her. As soon as I sync that, there is no ignoring Kiri. There's no ignoring her. Oh my gosh, that is freaking amazing! Hello, Santa Claus. All I want for Christmas is you. Also, Fives too, thank you. That's it. Hello. Carrie suddenly burst from my window, catching me off guard. I am, especially because I got to see the Fives. Who are you calling kid? She's wearing the Santa suit Sakia made for her and seems jollier than usual. I mean, she's gotta be Santa. Nice. With my window flung wide open, Kiri laughs heartily as she flings her giant Santa sack around. If any of the teachers spot us, I'll be labeled an accomplice for sure. Santa Claus? Do you perhaps come bearing gifts for me? They're right there. I'll take that as a no. Well, you have the bag then. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave then. Dang. Wait, hold on a minute. Okay. I had to make sure I was recording because my mouse was doing this weird thing where it's like circles and stuff. Really?
当たり前よ。それにシュウが欲しいものもバッチリ把握してるからな。
Better not be cold, Carrie. The perfect gift for me? What is it? Even I don't know. Right now, that'd be closing the window and leaving me in peace.
シュウの欲しいもの。そう、それはズバリ女。キリエちゃんサンタは女を運ぶサンタなのだ。
Carrie? Did you just tell me you stuffed a body in your sack? This is not the Santa I know. Since when did Santa become a pimp?
美女おっぱいおまけ。
Lol.
まったく待っていれば好き勝手に。誰がおっぱいお化けですか。
Wait, Saki was really in the bag? Fuck.
それにしてもキリエ先輩はいつもこうやって降りてるんですね。
You could have just
羨ましい。
came down regularly and not inside the sack. Sakia? What are you doing here?
さっきまで私の部屋にいたんだ。まだ来ますよ。シュッと。風が強いからちょっと怖いね。
Okay, I think they did. For a minute, I thought she was telling me that like Sakia came out of the bag. But since Kota is here too, I'm gonna guess they all just came down from the ladder. Now Kota is here too?
どうだ？シュウの大好きな女を2人。私を含めれば3人も連れてきてやったぞ。
I mean, see, I actually like all three of you a lot, but you know, at this point, Yune is pretty solidly my favorite. So
シュウ先輩のスケベ、女好き。
as pendants, I can use them however I want, right?
マジスケベな手つきをしています。食べられちゃいます。
Kidding, kidding. What are you two doing here?
驚かせてごめん。シュウ君に用があってね。
I'm interested, but I'm confused. Why you didn't just invite me up to Kiri's room?
昨夜がどうしてもあそこから降りたいって言うから。
I see.
今、シュウ先輩の部屋。
That's so. Wait. I guess it's easier to get everyone in here, but doesn't curfew start soon?
時にシュウ先輩、来週は何の日かお分かりですか？
Christmas? Who doesn't? It's Christmas.
ブブー。
What do you mean? Christmas Eve? What? Confused about my dove clock.
ルック。ただいま12月18日火曜日21時49分。
Oh wait, the culture festival too? See, in 7 days it'll be Christmas.
それもそうなんだけど、実はもう一つイベントがあってね。
And we still have nothing to show. Fuck. The culture festival?
違います。
Okay, I give up. What the fuck? Taki gives a sigh in response to my immediate answer.
12月25日はヨネ先輩の誕生日なのです。
Oh, she was born on Christmas? Dang, that sucks. Huh? Oh. Made by unexpected bewilderment and dawning comprehension at the same time. I see.
12月25日はヨネ先輩にとってクリスマスで文化祭で誕生日でもあるという
Like,
トリプルめでたい日なのです。
like having a birthday on Christmas is really unfortunate because then you know, well, I guess some people might still be able to get like presents for both, but a lot of the times you can't. So, yeah.
だからその日に備えて
You gonna have a night on the town?
なわけねえだろ。
All right.
お祝いをするんです。サプライズで。
Oh, sounds awesome. Let's go.
文化祭中は難しいから高野祭のタイミングでね。
Oh,
い
you,
つものみんなで集まってプレゼントでも渡そうかなって。
oh, you do still give a gift for a birthday too. That's really nice of you guys. Sounds great. Did you do this last year too?
去年は26日にやったのかな。ですね。お休みなので。
Speaking of which, I heard we usually get the day off following the culture festival. Even though she's a year behind, Saki probably joined in since she and Yune are such close friends.
どうせなら当日にやった方がいいんじゃねってことで今年は25日にやる。
Got it. Is there anything I can do?
ない。
Okay. Then why are you here?
実はある。
Spill.
プレゼントを用意しておいてください。ヨネ先輩がうんと喜ぶような。
Seriously? No pressure or anything. Something that'll make her happy. Like what? I mean, she probably needs a new Apple ornament. The more I think about it, the more I realize how little I know of Yune's personal life. If you don't mind me asking, what does Yune like?
屋台のドーナツ。
Hey, nice, that's my girl. That doesn't seem like a good gift.
私の映画。
I think that's a lie, Carrie. Seriously?
ヨネはそうだね。静かなところが好きかも。
That doesn't help me, Kota. She told me she loves spending time in the art gallery in Adoneto. You can't really gift a favorite place, though.
精神的に落ち着くこととでも言うかな。ヨネはああ見えて結構一人の時間を大事にするタイプだから。
Did we just not celebrate her birthday? Like the other day when she was in the art gallery all alone. She seemed happy enough to spend time with me, but I'm sure she would have preferred to spend that time on her own. I'm sure she knows as little about me as I do her. Man, we barely know about ourselves, so yeah.
考えとけ。大事なのは真心だぞ。
Meaningful. Easy for you to say.
私はヨネ先輩に似合う服を作ります。
That seems on brand of Sakia's talents. Something that'll make Yune happy. I guess that's my homework assignment. And have until Saturday to figure it out.
それじゃあ私たちはそろそろ。待てことね。もう10時になる。あ、先輩、ラジオを。
Oh, the radio station? Huh? Alright, it's Tuesday, huh? Time for Aurora night.
はーい、皆さんこんばんは。ラジオパーソナリティのリラでー
Fuck you, Leela. I exist.
す。わー。今週はどんなトークなんだろうな。
Wouldn't it be better if everyone listened in their own rooms? No, they're like being in my room for some reason. However, since I can't bring myself to shoo them out, I keep my thoughts to myself.
今日のオーロラナイトにはなんとスペシャルゲストに来てもらってます。ゲスト？
Is it Yune?
これは意外。どこにスタジオがあるんだろう。誰なんでしょうか。それではよろしくお願いします。商店街の店長さんです。
Oh, Jack.
いやーどうもどうも。
店長今週はゲストをお迎えしてですね、いつもとは違ったトークをお届けできればと思いますので。
記念すべき一人目のゲストが僕だなんて照れちゃいますね。
I can easily tell how clearly flustered he is over the airwaves.
それでですね、今日はせっかく2人いるんで心理テストってものをやってみようかなって。
心理テストですか？僕学院にいた頃に一度やったことがありますよ。
心理テストってなんだ？
You can tell someone's personality by having them answer questions like the color. Girls always seem to love taking those sorts of tests. Even Carrie seems interested. I used to take those quizzes all the time.
店長の心の中を丸裸にしちゃいますよ。
これは手厳しいな。
店長はリラさんと対面して話してるのかな、この感じ。突撃してどこでやってるんだろう。
Oh no, Carrie, please don't try and do that. I have to be in some studio, right?
オーロラナイトがどこでやっているかは昔からよく話題になるけれど、誰もリラのこと見たってやつはいないんだよな。
Wow.
今度店長を尋問しましょう。
It seems like everyone's a huge fan of the voice of the Aurora Night, Leela.
それでは第1問。あなたの目の前に5匹の動物がいます。あ、ラジオを聞いてるみんなも一緒に考えてみてね。やってやんや。
5匹の動物。
そうです。動物は犬、豚、ヘビ、鳩、ライオン。
I think I'll take the dog. I'd say the dove too, but like right now this clock is annoying me, so I'll take the dog.
この5匹の中で一番あなたに拾ってほしそうな目をしているのはどれ？
Oh, definitely the dog then, by far. That was quick.
琴姉は鳥が好きなだけだろ
Nah, I see.
拾って欲しそうな目をしてる動物。
I can know Jack is struggling for an answer as I ponder the question myself.
私は豚さんで
I've seen a lot of people say they think pigs are really cute, so. Dog for me, no doubt about it. Hey, Shu, my man.
私はヘビいや
You would go after snake, wouldn't you, Carrie?
やっぱライオンにする4人ばらけたね
Which one will Jack choose?
豚かな。
おほう店長は豚
Jack's a pig man. Why does that sound funny? It sounds almost like an insult. I know, right?
私と一緒ですどうして豚にしたのなんとなくこっち向いてブヒブヒ言ってそうなイメージがしたので
You could just like pigs. In my mind, there's nothing more adorable than a puppy's entreatingly warm gaze. But the varied answers are what makes personality quizzes so fun.
本当に豚でいいですね
うわー、なんか怖いな。
You gotta stick with it, Jack.
ドキドキ豚を選んだあなたは自己評価の低い人間です
Dang. Rip Jack.
へえ
Poor Jack. On live radio, too.
自己評価。
そう本当の自分を受け入れられるとは思っていなくて常にどこかで一歩引いた態度をとっています
Oh, maybe I should have picked the pig, too.
でも僕、売り込みをしたりもするよ。
これは外面ではなく中身を見るテストなので
Oh, I see.
店長はいつも明るく振る舞っていますがそれは本来の自分から遠ざける一種のペルソナでもあるということですね
Just from picking an animal, huh?
そう言われるとなんか当たってる気もする
You have a pretty subdued personality as well.
自信満々ではないですねヘビを選んだあなたは一芸に特化した天才タイプ周囲の人とは違う存在であることが多いでしょう
A genius, huh? No one in our group chose Snake, though. We're all idiots. Pup, yes, let's go.
リンカがここにいたら当てはまりそうだ
Rip Rinka.
羨ましい性格だな。僕も天才なら芸術家になれたんだろうけど。
ヘビを選ぶ人はそんなに多くなさそうですけどねハトは
I like how excited she is for it. Kota seems really excited. It's pretty cute. It is, yeah.
続いてハトを選んだ方あなたは何でもそつなくこなす優等生タイプ大当たりです心理テストすげえ頼み事も平気な顔でやってしまいますが時には相手のためにならないこともあるかも
Yeah, especially when they have to be nude. Kota.
総じて優しい性格の人間と言えるでしょう私優しいかな
I mean, yeah,
とっても優しいです
it's true. Granted, I've seen a vicious side even for just a second. A few times, actually. Considering how on the mark she's been, I can't wait for her to get. I can't wait for her to get to dog.
シュウ先輩の心理なんかスケベに決まってます
You know what? Shush. No way. I'm sure most people pick dog. I have a feeling that's why the answer's going to be pretty boring.
続いて犬を選んだ人はズバリスケベです
Alright, you know what? Fuck you too, Leela. I'm never listening to the station again. You got any other radio stations? I'm changing the channel.
やっぱり
This is some bullshit. Why does everybody else get all this other shit that's like positive and like or like more stuff, more complex? Why we just get this? It's some bullshit. What? Why do people keep calling me a perv? How absurdly unfair.
それでライオンを選んだ人は
I'm filing a complaint. How did she move on so quickly?
問答無用のスケベということだね
Shush. Have I not been heard enough? Don't say that to me. Although I don't agree, it seems that my entire personality can be summed up in one cringy word. Perv.
ライオンを選ん 保守的な性格とは真逆。常に目の前の壁を越えようとするチャレンジャータイプ。
See, what the fuck? Why does everybody else get something good?
また何かを壊すことに快楽を覚える性格で、
He probably likes that anyway.
形ある美しいものを破壊することでそこに儚さを見出そうとする人種ですね。私だ。
It's almost creepily accurate. How could she be this right?
破壊ですか？なんだか物騒ですね。
そうかもしれませんね。けれど芸術的な探求心は人一倍強い。そういう人間が求められることもあるのかも。
I sense a hit of sadness in her voice.
というわけでリラの心理テストでした。今週のオーロラナイトはここまで。ゲストの店長さんありがとうございました。
1 star, 0 out of 10.
こちらこそありがとうございました。また呼んで。
I feel like
次回はぜひリラさんのお顔を拝見したいです。
I feel like Leela knows that we're listening and she's doing the ship on purpose, just insulting us all the time.
はーい。なので今週の一押しは店長のお店。何屋さんか知らないけどきっとサービスしてくれますよ。
Flip it, ain't it? Of course.
やはりお顔は見えていなかったんですね。余計に気になります。それでは皆さんまた来週。
Never listening to you again. And thus concludes this week's thrilling episode of Aurora Night.
今週も面白かったです。
I just got insulted.
みんなで集まって聞いててよかったね。
It was fun hearing everyone's answers. Even though I disagree with my result. Same, Shu, same. She doesn't know what she's talking about. I'm so impressed she even pointed out your love of destruction.
リラも絶賛だったしな。早速なんか壊したくなってきたぜ。
Probably bots, to be honest. Just saying. Not in my room, please.
まあ、先輩の部屋に壊せるほどのものもありませんけどね。
Wow, okay. As long as she doesn't explode anything, it's fine. Also for that reason. Despite having lived here for 20 days now, my room is still pretty empty.
確かになんもねえな。鳩時計くらいか。
Oh, you can destroy that.
ほら、キリエ。ダメだよ、時計壊しちゃう。
Darn it, so close.
わかってるって。そうは言っても、キリエは自分のやつ壊してるから。
I don't blame you, Kiri.
そうなんですか？この前、間違えて夜中の3時にセットしてたらしくて。
So she exploded it instead of pressing the snooze button? Does it even have a snooze button?
あんまりうるせえから本気でぶったたいちまった。
Understandable. So violent. To be fair, she doesn't need the alarm clock to wake up on time. Me, on the other hand.
あれくらいで壊れる方も壊れる方だぞ。ほんのちょっとこう。
Uh-oh. Wait, that was her. My bad. Hold a minute.
今すごく嫌な音しましたけど。
Did she break my clock? I hope she did.
叩いたはずなのに鳩が出てこないね。
Don't tell me. I give it a friendly smack to make sure it's still working. Ah, fuck yes! High five, Kiri. Thank you. Thank you so much. You saved me from that clock. The dove refuses to come out. He's keeping the date and time to himself.
キリエ先輩、さすがにこれは。
I will now star on your film for you.
いや、今のはわざとじゃ。まあ気にすんなよ、シュウ。言えば新しいのくれるって。
No, it's fine. I'm an outsider anyway, right? I should save the clocks for new students.
シュウ。
We're just dying inside. I've never been welcome here. I'm just taking up space. Life will go on. Refer about me.
ごめんって弁償するから、そういう悲しみ方はやめて。
That's okay, I wanted this to happen, to be honest. Just like that, I lost my beloved dove clock. The teacher said they'd be able to get it back up and coming within a week. Or back up and cooing within a week. I'll have to do my best without it until then. Dealing with life's unexpected curveballs is what keeps us on our toes. December 19th, Wednesday. Only 6 more days till Christmas. Can't wait. The next morning. Kiri, you don't need to be my new alarm clock. I'll figure it out on my own, okay? You're way more annoying than the dove. Feeling guilty, Kiri decided she'd be in charge of waking me up every morning. A decision I didn't enjoy in the slightest. I'll just get up by myself, okay? I'll make it work. Alright, the film class day. Wednesdays when we have film class. What are we watching today? Wasn't that like an actual like movie? Like an anime movie, right? Except that it was called like the girl who leapt through time, right? Instead of jump. I'm pretty sure that was it. Is it famous or something? Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, I can't wait to watch it. For you to say something like that, it must be packed full of explosions, right? Oh. If it's powerful enough to move Kiri to tears, then it must be a masterpiece. I've never actually watched the movie, so I don't know if that's like accurate to what I was saying or not. I see. Is that what I expected based on the title? Oh, the time loop's nice. Also, I actually need to know now because if this is what that movie's about, like, can you tell me? Because I want to know then, because then I need to watch it. Because I didn't even know what it was about. I just heard the name. So she's stuck in a sort of time loop, huh? That definitely sounds like a really fun movie. Sounds interesting. I can't wait to see it. I do love my time loops. Why are you spoiling the movie, Yune? Uh-huh. Wait, what do you mean? Yune, why are you spoiling me? What the fuck? Yeah, what the heck? Never mind, don't answer my question now, because now I'll be spoiled. But Yune, what the fuck? Don't make me lower points for you, okay? You're my favorite. Woman! Stop! What is wrong with you? Wow. Seems like a story I've heard countless times before. You're really out here trying to spoil the whole movie. What the heck? Goodness gracious. Got it. Sitting away from her. There wasn't a dry eye in the class by the time the movie is finished. Oh wow, dang. Yeah, it was pretty interesting. It was, but Yune's spoilers had ruined all the twists and turns. Darn it, Yune, why? Why you do this? Fuck. Definitely lived up to its reputation, however. Can't watch nothing of you anymore. There's one thing I noticed, though. It seemed to be shot in the same set as the other film we watched. Both films included a fair amount of forest scenes, giving them a similar vibe. The cast of both appeared to be largely Caucasian as well. And although the story seemed to resonate closer with us, it was clear the voices were dubbed over, just like with the action film. Now I really want to know where and when it was filmed.
Sure.
So we asked Sister Lily when the movie we just watched had been shot.
1900年頃だったか
It's really that old?
と。場所についてはわかりません。伝えられていないので。
That means it was shot 118 years ago. Were they even able to film in color back then? The footage was far from high def, but it definitely didn't seem that old. Still, the fact that it clearly wasn't made here means it has to be at least over 101 years old. That seems to be how people here measure time.
納得いったか。
Yeah, more or less. I'll need to access more of my memories before I can delve any deeper. It doesn't change how amazing the girl jump through time was, though. Would have been better if Yune didn't spoil shit. I'm not sure why, but the main actress seemed really familiar for some reason.
マジで？もしかしてあんた外にいんのか？
I don't know. I don't think so.
でも100年以上前の人だよ。今いくつになってるか。
I mean, you never know. There are some people who can live, like, there are some people who have actually lived past 100, so.
もうヨボヨボのばあさんじゃねえか。
Yeah. After that, we continue discussing the film. The class ends before I can really get into depth on how I felt. I promised to resume our film critique later that evening. Oh, December 20th. 5 golden rings. Oh, my finger twitched. But it's fine, because it was just a date screen, so. Thursday, instead of spending the day in the atelier studying up on painting techniques, we're in the classroom for a special lesson. Since this school curriculum isn't strictly divided into periods, it's not uncommon for the daily schedule to change so drastically without warning.
皆さん、揃っていますか？本日の特別授業は美学です。
Aesthetics?
チベッタの頃から学んできたこととは思いますが、シュウさんにとっては初めてなので、改めて説明いたしますね。
Thank you. Mr. Loy steps down from the lectern, walking toward us.
美学とは、美しいものの本質を探求、分析し、また芸術というものの定義にも及ぶ一種の哲学です。神のデザインした自然こそが美しいのか、人の作り出した芸術的な美しさとは何なのか、総じて美という価値観そのものを考える学問ですね。と、まあ難しい定義もありますが、肝心なのは何をもって美しいとするのかということ。
Yune.
美しいってどういうことと言い換えればわかりやすいですかね。
What? Fuck. What epitomizes beauty itself? That's the basic of aesthetics, according to Sister Lily. Epitomizes, there we go. I don't know. I've seen quite a few breathtaking works of art while here, but I also want to be able to explain what I find beautiful about any of them.
ユネさんにとって美しいものとは何ですか？私はやっぱり何かを表現しているものが美しいかなって思います。なるほど。それは芸術作品などですね。
Probably explosions.
物が壊れる瞬間こそ美しいです。
Okay, so you know mine is worse.
ある意味自然と相反するところでしょうか。例としてはキリエさんの考えは分かりやすいかもしれません。
You don't have to rationalize it, Sister Lily. I've heard her extol endlessly on the beauty of destruction, so words don't surprise me. Still, I admire her ability to describe it so eloquently. Because it's her own personal aesthetic. That's her attribute. Destruction.
哲学と称したように美学に決まりきった答えはありません。個人それぞれに答えがあっていいんです。
Yeah, beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
無論かつて存在した研究者たちの足跡を学んでもらうことはできます。しかしこの授業でそれはしません。自分にとっての美、それを考えてもらうのがこの授業の目的ですから。
The academy is aimed at forcing students to come up with the same answers. The students here study, but not for the same reasons I'm used to.
というわけで、シュウさんが美しいと思うものは
Oh,
何でしょうか。
She was standing right next to you a second ago. Oh, me? Crap. I don't think she'd call me out like that. What do I say? Something I find beautiful.
女体だろ
I mean, hey, listen.
女体だなんてフラチですホーマンボインハラマセ専用ムチムチボディだなんて
What? Nobody said all that. What the fuck, Sister Lily? The only one around here for dirty minds you and Sakia. Nothing's coming to mind.
週の身近にある美しいものをあげてみたら
Plead the fifth. Let's see. Well, oh right, Oneto. The lake is gorgeous.
自然のものですね鮮やかな色彩なんかがポイントでしょうか
As with the thing I've seen here in town, I think the aurora is beautiful.
オーロラもまた自然のままにあるものですね
I guess going natural is beautiful. Don't read too much into that. otherwise I'm not sure. Maybe Kota? Man, I said Yude.
やっぱ女体だ
I don't mean it like that. I just find it beautiful. That's all.
すぐに答えの出るものではありませんがそうして考えることが大事ですからね
What I find beautiful. And in turn, how I define beauty. The concept of aesthetics took root in my mind that day, growing slowly over time. Now then, that's us done for the day. Lately I've been helping Yune practice, but she wants to be alone today. Still need to find her gift. I should really take some photos. The Kamagito gifted me slung around my neck. I get ready to head out. The culture festival is really soon, and I need photos to display in my tiny corner. I doubt anything I shoot will be any good. Still, everyone seems convinced my photos will be meaningful because I took them. Because of my unique viewpoint. My existence as someone from beyond the aurora is my most defining characteristic. As an artist seeking inspiration for my work, I'm intrigued by what shapes my perception of the world. I'll check out the shopping district first, then the academy, and finally Oneto. With a simple map drawn out in my head, I set out to take some photos. I might be an amateur, but I'll give it all I got. Oh, December 21st, Friday. I thought we were gonna see us taking the photos. I'm ready, let's go! Time really flies, huh? Christmas always seems so far off in the distance, and then suddenly it's already the 21st. That's always how it happens. Because you can't use the chapel on the weekend, this is our last chance to practice. This is our final practice before your recital. Let's give it our all. It's okay, I can only take 12 pictures anyway. I'll be fine. I took a bunch of photos yesterday, so all that's left is to develop them. We'll see. Honestly, all of them are places you see every day. At the very least, I hope they enjoy getting a glimpse of the world the way I see it. I need to bring my roll of film to the camera shop to get it developed, but I can do that over the weekend. I mean, we can still do it again. We can keep doing it, you know? It doesn't have to stop at December. It's true. Sister Lily will be taking my spot for actual performance during the Culture Festival. Aww. How come? I wanted to do it there too. Because I won't be able to use the organ after today. This is my last chance to create music with her. Can't just like beatbox or something? And then Yune can rap? That'd be fun. Of everything she's done for me, I should feel on thanking her. Oh, whatever. She's put so much time into this. I really want my performance to go off without a hitch. I can't forget about her birthday party either. Yeah, we still need to get her a present. I'm not thinking about your birthday. It's nothing. Let's start. I'm gonna play the best accompaniment you ever heard. She's always so enthusiastic. Sorry, sneeze. My fingers dance over the organ case as I pray for a Merry Christmas. Oh, Chapter 2, Part 2. The advancing cannon. The what? Excuse me now? Alright. Oh, it's Christmas Eve. What do you mean the advancing cannon? That's not how you spell the... That's not how you spell the, you know, the song, so, it's December 24th. Can we get a donut first? Even I know why today is special. I can't believe it's already Christmas Eve. Right? One of the most important days of the year. Even I can't feeling excited, despite not believing in the Christian faith. The shopping district is a flurry of noise and excitement. The busiest I've seen it during my short time here. I like how you're wearing the Santa outfit too. Respect it a lot. The Christmas what? I guess she means Christmas Eve.
夜になったら寮でパーティーが行われるんだ。
Ooh. Christmas Eve party sounds like a fun time.
だからみんな制作の準備はちゃんと放課後に終わらせて、夜には食堂にいること。
I will do it last minute like usual. Thank you very much.
当然。
ターキー食いたいしな。
I've heard that people have turkey for Christmas. We only do that for Thanksgiving in my family. For Christmas, we usually have like ham, or like there's something else too. But now it's been ham for the past few years. Same. I'll just be busy helping you now for whatever she needs. Don't you usually celebrate on Christmas Day?
クリスマスは寮じゃなくて、町全体がお祭りだから。
So it's not just a culture festival then.
文化祭も含めてクリスマスは子供から大人までお祭り騒ぎだ。
外だとそんな感じじゃなかった？
No, but it's definitely a joyous occasion. Or at least that's how I've always seen it. Yuna whispers a question to me. It seems as if my idea of Christmas isn't so far from how they celebrate it here. However, where I'm from, Christmas is usually spent with your family or a loved one.
なんでそんな限定的なんだ？みんなで集まった方が楽しいだろ。
家族ったってどこにいるかも知らねえしな。特定の誰かと過ごすって感じじゃないよね。
How strange. The folks in town seem oddly detached from one another, despite seeming much closer. Perhaps it's just two sides of the same coin.
あ、みんな、メリークリスマスイブ。
Hey, Merry Christmas Eve, Jack.
店長、なんか新しい映画入荷したか？
新しい映画はないな。あ、ホラーならあるけど、ひりえちゃんは準備をしないと見れないもんね。
Oh, she does have the diapers.
おい待て。なんで店長がそんなこと知ってんだ？こら。
Oh no.
店長は情報通だもんね。
Yuna, you're probably selling yourself out right now.
誰だ？てめえか、幼児。
俺じゃねえ。
You're just like, please spare me.
そういえば、先週また落書き事件が起きてたらしいね。
No, Sister Lily cleaned up.
見た？
Sister Lily cleaned up before we could see anything.
私たちは見てないですけど、昨夜が最初に発見したみたいです。
俺は前に見ましたけど、やっぱ意味不明でしたね。
まあいたずらなんてそんなものだよね。
店長でも犯人わかんねえのか？
いろんな噂は聞くけど、あんまり信憑性のあるものはないかな。それこそ黒サンタレベルの噂だよね。
Oh, there's the bad Santa again.
店長にもわかんないんだ。
いやしかし、それでもこの名探偵幼児が解決してみせる。
You haven't been doing a good job so far, buddy.
今日はイブだから、みんなは白漁の前夜祭だよね。シュウ君は初めてかな。楽しんできてよ。
Thanks, Jack. Me too.
そうそう、今夜は楽しみにしとけ。
Can't wait. Can't wait. I suddenly remember Jack is the Saint Aria Lumini. I'm suddenly getting more and more excited for this Christmas Eve party tonight.
では、本日はクリスマスイブにつき、皆さん 明日に支障をきたさないよう楽しんでください。
Everyone cheers in response. The cafeteria tables are overflowing with food, a feast far different than our usual fare.
それじゃ乾杯乾杯。
Cheers! All the various glasses are crammed together. Oh, no, it is all the various classes are crammed together. It's a story celebration like no other. Is this wine?
ぶどうジュース
Nice.
向こうにシャンパンならあったぞ。
You have that here? Can I drink some?
飲んでいいのは3年生だけですね。
So I can't. I'm a third year.
そういうことだ。
No, we're not.
ヒド、ワイン飲んでんの？私はジュースでいいや。明日は展示するだけの人たちなんから、いくら飲んだくれても大丈夫そうですね。
They have alcohol here? The legal drinking age must be lower here, considering different countries have different laws. It's not that weird.
やったー！アップルパイ。
Oh, it looks really good, actually.
前夜祭といや、こいつを食わなきゃ始まらねえ。
I suddenly realized everyone is happily enjoying a slice of pie. Do you eat it every year?
ああ、名物のようなものだ。
正直、私も毎年楽しみにしてる。
I'm not really
美味しいんだ。
I'm not really big into pie, to be honest. And really big too. It looks big enough to feed everyone at the table, with perfectly roasted apples on top. It smells so appetizing and almost seems to dominate the spread, eclipsing the main dishes. Yuna loves it though. Munch munch. It's so good. Definitely the star of the show. The crust is delightfully flaky, perfectly complementing the sweetness of the apples. It definitely lives up to its reputation.
でもクリスマスといえば七面鳥だよな。
私はここでの前夜祭は初めてですが、どれも美味しそうですね。
The picture perfect turkey only amplifies the overwhelming feeling of Christmas.
七面鳥か。
You don't want any, Kiri?
七面鳥といえば、エリザを思い出すよな。
Who the pup is Eliza? Did you like have a pet turkey or something?
毎年言ってるけど、そうだよね。
Eliza? Who's that?
これ
Oh,
は悲しい話になる。 せっかくのイブになんだが。
I see. A sad story?
昔、アレイヤに入る前なんだけど、七面鳥を育てる授業があってね。
Why was that a class? That does not sound art related at all. I see. Yuna sips minestrone soup while she talks.
家庭科の授業だった。わかるか？
Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess, yeah, the culinary arts. Okay, yeah, I see where this is going. Alright, well, yeah. I know. Definitely far easier than fine arts.
その時、私とユメが育ててた七面鳥がエリザだ。
Munch munch. Take a bite of turkey. Delicious. Dude, we're about to, like, drop this out of our mouth in a second.
私とキリエで、それは可愛がって育てたの。餌もあげて、小屋の掃除もして。いいやつだったんだ。私らは我が子のように可愛がった。
Yeah. Why do I have a bad feeling about this? Munch munch. Yeah, we should probably stop munching on the turkey right now.
でもエリザが大人になったある日、その時の担任だった水木先生が言うの。みんなの育てた七面鳥をさばいて食べましょうって。
That sounds pretty brutal.
生命の大切さを知りましょう。
Did you also have to
それで
Did you also have to butcher it yourselves?
私たち自らの手で
Oof.
エリザを。
That is freaking awful. I could not do that. I could not do that. I guess I had no choice.
手にかけたんですね。いや、逃がした。
Oh, okay. What?
かわいそすぎて殺せなかったから、私とキリエで森に話したの。
Very understandable.
代わりに買ってきた七面鳥を出してこう言ったんだ。先生、エ リサはもう調理済みです。
Nice. You faked her death.
元気にしてるかな、エリザ。
It wasn't that sad of a story. Oh, but it really could have been, and it's still crazy that that was a class.
バカ野郎、悲しいに決まってるだろ。今どこにいるかもわからないんだぞ。
Kiri grabs a cup, gulping down a juice.
飲まなきゃやってらんねえぜ。ほんとほんと。
Yune had downed all the juice as well. Dang. I go looking for another bottle of grape juice. Oh no.
ボトルはワイン？ジュース？見たことない放送です。ワインじゃないですか？何言ってんだ。こんな美味しそうなブドウが書かれてるんだからジュースに決まってる。
Are you sure?
信用ならねえなら直接私が味見してやる。
She eagerly pulls the cork from the bottle before pouring some into her glass.
うまい。こいつはいいブドウジュースだ。
Well, somebody's gonna get drunk. I have a feeling you don't drink this stuff very often, but it definitely looks tasty. Harry checked it down so enthusiastically that it sparked everyone's curiosity, aside from my own.
よし、お前らクラスを受け。
Oh no.
私がこのプレミアムブドウジュースをついでやる。
Are we all gonna get drunk?
みんなもエリザのことを思い出しながら飲んでね。
Even though I never met her.
エリザかわいそうだな。
七面鳥食いながら喋ってんじゃねえ。ちなみに私がこのエピソードを聞いたのは7回目だ。
Wow, dang, she sounds sick of it.
私はこの普通のジュースでいいです。なんだノリ悪いな。じゃあ他のやつらは全員プレミアムだ。
We all cheerfully gulp down the premium grape juice, quote unquote. Shortly after. Uh-huh.
なあ、かわいそうだと思うだろ、エリザが。
Well, now we're all gonna be hung over on Yune's birthday, so good job, Kiri.
あんなに元気だったのに、手塩にかけて育てたのによ。いなくなっちまって。なんとか言ってくれよ、シュン。もしかして悲しくないのか？
No, I do. It's sad. Very sad.
だろう。飲まなきゃ。やってらんね。
Kiri's definitely acting weird. Hey, Yune, help me out here. She's being even more annoying than usual. Uh-huh. Oh my gosh, is she an angry drunk? Eep! What's with that sharp tone of voice?
ちょっと
Yune?
からなんだけど。
Okay. You want more?
分かってんならつがんかい。
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It is acting just as weird, if not more so.
私のグラスが空いたらすぐ入れるとかさ。もっとテキパキ動かなくちゃダメなんだからね。
Oh no, Yune, what happened to you? Yes, ma'am. Right away, ma'am.
はいは1回でいい。
Sorry, Yune. I won't. Her personality did a complete 180.
なんや。お前のグラスも空いてるよ。
Yeah, I don't want any more. Oh, so it is.
洗いがついでやる。いい
But,
から飲まない。
but Yune, I don't want any more. No thanks. I'm fine.
洗いのお酒は飲めねえってのか。
No, ma'am, go ahead and pour. I have no idea what you're saying.
大体ユウはいつも洗いたちに突っ込みすぎなの。
But I wasn't joking, though. I was being very serious. Look, there's a lot of cultural differences that I'm not used to.
やれデジハメなの。やれ携帯電話なの。
My camera's not dirty. Guido gave it to me. Not even close. You mean digital cameras and cell phones?
ああ、まだ突っ込んだ。
Watch out! How many times have I told you that now? I'll be stuck here forever if I wait for Yune to finish drinking. I should pour myself some regular juice and make a break for it. I have a sneaking suspicion the premium grape juice is to blame here. There's no way it's just juice. If Kiri is stopping mess and Yune an aggressive lunatic, it's like the personalities were swapped. the personalities were swapped. That's true. Oh my gosh, it's hilarious. As for me, it might just be my imagination, but I definitely feel slightly warmer. I wonder how everyone else is doing. Oh no. I'll go back to my room. Oh, phew. You seem fine, Kota. Yeah, no, she doesn't. She's not fine at all. Everyone's gone bonkers. Yes, Kota. What is it? Rachel keeps repeating words while it makes it sound more drunk. Nice. Don't whisper weird things like that right in my ear. That was only 2 times, and it's supposed to be a secret. Shush. Because you make me do it. Besides, that's supposed to be our little secret. No. Stop us already. Hey, wait. Oh, I mean, wait a minute, and it won't be stopped any longer. Help! I'm being molested. Considering how attractive I find her normally, I really need her to stop. Sister Lily, I think Kota needs a trip to the confessional. Don't nibble your handkerchief while looking at me like that. Well, then against my more rational impulses, I quickly escaped, jumping to a different table. What's got it into everyone? It seems like the so-called premium grape juice made everyone nuts. Yeah, they're all drunk. There must be someone who's still sober. Sakia. Oh, Sakia. You didn't drink any of what they had, right? He's the only one at our table who didn't have even a sip of the stuff. Are you okay? Everyone else is drunk out of their minds. Is she drunk too? Oh no. Sakia? Something's definitely not right here. I'm too late. She throws herself at me, wrapping her arms around me. Why she gotta be so soft? She just pampers us. Come on now. He's not even old enough to drink yet. You got drunk off the smell? Well, thank you. I think you've had enough to smell for tonight. That's definitely alcohol. She's got me wrapped in a warm embrace. I catch a whiff of something sweet coming from Sakia's direction that isn't alcohol. Snap out of it, Sakia. Call me a perv like you always do. Okay, well, thank you. That's right. I'm a huge perv. So don't come near me or else I might... Oh, I know. This is too much. Her face, so close to mine. She's holding my hands in hers almost lovingly. I think that's a good idea. Not gonna happen. Saki's acting the weirdest considering she's the only one who didn't drink any of the juice. She's far floatier than Kota, and I really need to dig down deep to stay strong. But look, I don't want you to regret anything in the morning. You're only saying that because you're drunk. She's just so soft, and her body is firmly wrapped around mine. If this keeps up any longer, I won't be able to stop myself from doing something I'll regret. But everyone else is right here. She makes a kissy face in my direction, her pink lips trembling. No, I can't. What if it ultimately destroys our friendship? Uh-oh. But wait, Sakia! Kissing is reserved for two people in a mutually consensual relationship.
一回だけこんな人でしょチューって惚れるだけでしょ
What about the forehead? Just a tiny peg?
それでシャクヤの気は済みましょ他の人にもいたりしませんだからいいですよね
I guess that's fine. Feeling as if it's the only escape from this living hell, I obediently close my eyes. I feel the lips brush against mine. But it doesn't end there. Are you French kissing me? Oh my gosh, you are, what the fuck? Sakia! Oh my gosh, woman, please! It suddenly shoves the warm wet tongue deep into my mouth. That's not a peg, Sakia! As she incessantly licks every nook and cranny of my mouth, she tries sucking my tongue into her mouth. Bruh! Oh my jeez! My brain is unable to process anything besides the taste of her spit mixed with grape juice. Thanks to her tiny love bites on my lower lip, I find myself paralyzed, unable to breathe. Help! That was way too much. I see. There was no way I had any chance in hell against such a skillfully aggressive lip locking. Sakia, you are way too perverted. No, I know, right away when you call me Mono Nipple. Hopefully that'll be the end of that. Of course, the moment I give in to my impulses. What? I'm a victim. Sister Lily? A bucket of ice cold water has dumped over my head, leaving me gasping and snapping back to reality. Feeling both elated and depressed at the same time, right for Sister Lily to speak. I didn't do nothing. I'm innocent. I'm so sorry. It's all because of this stupid juice that isn't even juice. Or premium either. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. All I know is apologies are spilling from my mouth, one after the other. Sister Lily? That's when I realized there's something wrong with her. Is she drunk too? Oh no. I think it's time to go to bed for the night. Sister Lily? I don't think I said anything funny. The laughing drunk. You're plastered too? With everyone falling down drunk, I can't seem to catch a break. Man. Where's Yojo when you need him, dude? Come on now. Where'd he go? Time to go back to our room. Not only are you going overboard, but it's just downright weird. I think I'm done. Now's my chance. If Saki and Sister Lily engrossed in a ridiculous back and forth, I successfully slip away without them noticing. However, I quickly find myself surrounded by casualties. So many victims of overindulgence in the premium grape juice, oh no. It's like literally everybody drunk. There must be a safe spot somewhere. Oh no. Pup. Eep! She found me! No, I don't wanna. Pour it yourself! Why do I have to do it? Never mind, I'll do it, because the stage train is terrifying. Not wanting her to get any drunker, I give her grape juice, praying she doesn't notice. I'm full. Because whoops, careful there. You're making a huge ass mess. He's not the unit I know. My angel. What happened to my precious angel? Sorry, that's me. The reason is honestly the same as earlier. There's just so many cultural differences, and
言い訳するに
I hate being surrounded by drunk people. If everyone gibbering messes is my only option to join them in drunken bliss.
何をしているシュウ。
Keto. The last person I wanted to see. It seems like he's fine. He's usually very weird, so I can only imagine how he must act drunk.
俺は悔しい。
You're what? Okay. What's wrong?
俺より変なやつがたくさん生まれてる。俺は悔しい。
Yep, you can't get drunk. Aha, so that's it, huh? From what I can tell, Guido's completely sober.
この程度のワインで酔えるみんなが羨ましい。
Yep. I understand. Because you drink alcohol all the time, it has no effect on you. I'm relieved, actually.
みんなやばい薬でもやってるんじゃないのか。
No, they're just too drunk. It's very possible.
ほらスーはどこ行った
Oh no.
このツッコミマシーンすげえ
I feel like Kiri would be the safest one right now. Ironically enough.
ツッコミマシーンですってお
You'd probably be second.
でな昔の先生が言うんだあの日の映画はセンスがねって
Dang, really? Wow, that's messed up. What the heck, dude?
おーいシュウくんどこだいつもみたいに裸で踊ってくれよ
Hota, stop
頼むから
Stop spilling our secret, darn it. Listen, I can explain. This is literally hell. It seems like everyone's looking for me, but there's no way I'm going back in there.
いつも裸で踊っているのか。俺と同じだ。
No, darn it, Guido. No, I don't. She's exaggerating. She's making it up. We're nothing alike. I know I'm being incredibly rude, but it's just Guido, so it's probably fine. Dang, poor Guido. After he gave us a camera, too. Come on
ツッ
now.
コミ不在の空間というのは恐ろしいものだな。
I know. All we can do is wait for them to start sobering up.
ツッコミマシーンか。
Guido?
いいな。俺もシュウに突っ込まれたい。
After watching those girls make fools of themselves, you being yourself doesn't seem so bad.
この義ドなんたる屈辱。
But you seem to take so much pride in being different.
飛行は天才につきものだからな。
It seems like jealousy accidentally took root and grew from watching his friends' drunken revelry. I can only tell him to do what makes him happy.
ま、所詮は崇拝のワインだ。ほどなくみんなも目が覚めるだろう。
The sooner the better.
ギドさんシュウさん私が先ほどまで何をしていたかご存知ですか
Oh, Sister Lily. It seems to have sobered up a bit, although her short-term memory is still shot.
静かに飲んでいましたよ。
そうですかならよかった
Also laughing like a mad woman.
な、この調子であいつらもそのうち元に戻る。
Yeah, hopefully. That's a huge relief, I think.
それにしてもシュウ、お前は飲んだ割に平気なんだな。
I did drink a bit, I guess. You know how it goes. We look at each other and sigh. Someone's gotta stay sober to take care of all the drunks.
違いないな。
I guess I was born late in the mood, I say, and we both laugh. As we enjoy some juice, we wait for everyone to come back to the senses. About an hour or so later. Did you hear the one about the infamous Chinese restaurant owner? Are we drunk now? Hey, welcome to silent treatment.
おいなんだこいつは
I think we are.
わかんないけど気がついたらこうなってたよねお酒の影響はじゃないでしょうか
Who's ain't got nothing on me?
ツッコミのセンス。
一人だけ遅れて酔っ払うとはなんとも難儀な男だ。
Dang, so were we just using all of our willpower to stay sober or something? And now they're all back, we decided, oh, okay, well good, we can get drunk now too. Who'd you call him sad? Do I look like a dead parrot to you?
シュウ先輩、さっきから何にでも突っ込まないと気が済まないみたいです。まさにツッコミマシーンだね。
この状態のシュウに突っ込まれても嬉しくないな。
Oh, dang. Woo!
では、
Don't hurt me, please.
あとは
Oh, okay, they're just leaving.
頼んだよ。
Oh, dang. The day before her birthday, though?
私
Last thing I remember is leaning on Yune as we stumble out of the cafeteria.
なんでまたシュウを運ばなくちゃいけないの？
I'm sorry, I love you. Yune. Is it time? Chapter 2, Part 3. Noel. I think this is the first time there's been a Part 3. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, is it time? Is it the day? Is it the fated day? Hey, it is. Let's go. December 25th, Tuesday. Good old Christmas. Up, yes, let's go. It's Tuesday, December 25th. There are no classes despite being a weekday. Mainly because Christmas hype!
クリスマスだ
Woo, let's go! I'm ready.
でもって文化祭
Pup, yes, ready for that too. Gonna show all my photos. It's a special day, not just for the students, but for everyone who lives here as well. It's the most wonderful time of the year. And although Yune doesn't know yet, I've got a special surprise waiting for her.
なんでせっかくのクリスマスなのにこんな足腰が痛いのかな私重たい男の人一人担いで
Hey.
歩いたからかな
Okay, that is not my fault. That is your friend's fault, okay? They left it to you. I was drunk. I couldn't do anything, I'm sorry. Also, I wonder what we got her. Sorry. At the end of the night, Yune was tasked with dragging my drunken ass to bed. I can only imagine how hard that must have been. Even just supporting my weight on one shoulder.
反省してよねこの酔っ払い
Look who's talking!
そうですそうです
You know what? Fuck all of you.
酒は飲んでも飲まれるなってな
This is some bullshit. Am I in backwards land? I spent most of the evening taking care of everyone else, only to have the table suddenly turned. What the heck happened? Definitely feels like Christmas. It's only 9 in the morning and there's so many people.
大人たちもみんな学院の展示を見に来ますからね私も去年来てました
Culture festivals are always a fun time. Plus you get to see your friends from other schools.
タコ
Schools. Academies. Although now that I think about it, there's only one academy for kids our age, huh? That's why the fact I transferred in is... That's why the fact that I transferred in is so weird. There's nowhere to transfer from. Forget I mentioned it.
そろそろ最初のラッパが鳴る頃だな大通り行ってチラッと見てこようぜ
The first trumpet? Doesn't the festival start at 9:30?
大通りに楽器が置かれてるのは見てたクリスマスの日はね楽団の人たちが時間でラッパを吹くの
There are no music classes, but there's a band?
音楽なんて大人たちのたしなみだからな
That is actually really weird now that I think about it, yeah. Like, huh.
最初のラッパはクリスマス到来の合図になるので白馬のパレードがあったりするんですよ
I feel like they should probably add music classes, to be honest. Wow, I kind of want to see that.
じゃあ行こうぜすぐ戻ってこれんだろ
By the time we arrive at Main Street, it's exactly 9 on the dot. Sitting on a carpet spread over the street are a group of adults, all dressed in matching uniforms, each with a trumpet. This must be the band Yune was telling me about. Then,
この音聞くとやっぱクリスマスって感じするな
the cacophony that surrounds us is so loud enough to rattle anyone's eardrums, even at a distance. You're saying this happens every year?
楽団の人たちも去年見た方々と同じですねこんな感じで今日1日で7回くらいラッパが吹かれます2度目のラッパはお昼休みの時になるから聞こえたら休憩するといいよ
Apparently, the trumpets also mark their time, kind of like an alarm. Like the dove clock. The trumpets are loud, you could easily hear them from the academy.
それじゃ私はそろそろ準備に行かなくちゃ。私も上映のセットをしてくるぜ。部員たちがやってくれてるから大丈夫だとは思うけどな。
Dang, we actually like legit never joined her film. I thought we were going to at some point, we just never did. Again, understandably so, because yeah, I don't want to get exploded either.
私も展示だけですけどチェックしてきます。
I just really thought he was gonna say yes eventually. Me too, I guess. Is everyone going off to do their own thing?
また後で合流しよう。私の公演は終わるのちょっと遅いけど。
After deciding on a time and place to meet, we scouted to our designated exhibit spaces. Now then, I've got the classroom to work with. Not just any classroom, but the second year Apple classroom. The space feels familiar and yet empty with just me. I guess I'll hang my photos onto the Parisian. Is that good enough? I have 12 photos in total, all places around town. Even I can tell it looks far too blah. If only I had titles or something for my photos. Dude, I just realized we didn't say happy birthday to Yune. Like, I know we're giving her a surprise party, but like, can it still say happy birthday? As the thought crosses my mind, I noticed a small hand on the classroom clock tick over the half-hour mark. Oh. As the school bell rings out, the PA system switches on.
ではこれより第22回聖アレイヤ学院文化祭を開催いたします。皆様どうぞお楽しみください。
After a brief yet bright welcome, it's finally time for the Culture Festival to begin. So this festival is more like a fun event, I guess. It seems like a big deal for the townsfolk. Something everyone looks forward to and has fun at. From the lively bustle of footsteps echoing from the hallway, they've clearly started letting people in. I wonder if anyone will come. I mean, it sounds like people are coming already. Just as I begin worrying, a couple students wearing uniforms I've never seen before step through the door.
君がもしかして外からやってきたっていう転入生か。
Yes, that's me. I do exist. That's right.
すっごい本当だったんだ。これ写真って？
なんか普通の写真っぽいけど。
Alright, student C, you can leave. The door is to your right. I took photos of places around town that I found weird or amusing when I first arrived here. For example, kids I'd never seen before began pouring into the classroom, as if they all somehow knew I was that mysterious boy from the outside. Although my photos have nothing to write home about, everyone seems completely delighted by the simple fact that I took them. Technically speaking, they're nothing special. Thanks to word of mouth, my tiny display is somehow managing to draw a huge crowd. It's kind of a relief. Whew. I didn't expect to be that popular. Since there wasn't much for me to do besides stand around, I quickly found myself overwhelmed by a deluge of questions about the outside world. With Sister Lily's warning in mind, there unfortunately wasn't much I could say in response. However, even the vague answers I gave did nothing to dry up the flood of questions. It's almost afternoon. Sakya will be waiting for me. I promised to meet with Sakya, who had a similar display booth in front of the school at noon. Probably head straight to the cafeteria. Oh. Well, that was a different transition. I spot Sakya waiting for me at the entrance. Sorry for taking so long. Do I get a friend discount? Or, you know, a discount for people that have French kissed me immensely? That seems harsh. It was packed. Unexpectedly so. Yes, you did. They're intrigued by me, at least. More specifically, by my outsiderness. There's no hiding the fact that I come from a different world. How did your display go? You had a bunch of different outfits, right? You had a fitting area set up, encouraging kids to try on clothes and strut around. Is it okay if we just leave? Alright, nice. Flashes me a smile, and suddenly, from far off in the distance, I hear a loud noise. Oh, are those the trumpets from earlier? It marked the beginning of lunch. I guess that's why she told us to meet at noon.
はいちょっと待ってくださいねもうすぐ来るはずですから
Sure. She calls me over her shoulder. She rushes off, not waiting for my reply.
ごめんごめんお待たせ
タチの悪いご老人に捕まってな
Two crotchety old geezers, huh? Hey, you two! Kota and Gita amble over Sakia. I know they're only showing their paintings and sculptures, but I didn't realize they'd have free time.
お昼だけ一緒に行く約束をしてましたいいかな
Of course not. Of course not. Let's go.
それじゃあ出るか
With that said, the four of us start heading toward the front gate. Wait, we're leaving school grounds?
学校に食べ物はありませんし
I see. When I think of culture festivals, there's usually plenty of food stalls. To be fair, the only thing the students here are good at is fine arts.
それに先
What?
輩今日はクリスマスですよ商店街に行かないと損です
What happened to the... Like, I mean... I know they don't have the class anymore, but like they said they used to have like home ed. Just saying. If you say so. Wow, there's so many people. The shopping district is usually bustling, but today it's especially crowded.
こんなに賑やかなのもクリスマスくらいですねびっくりするよね最初は
That's the understatement of the year. Still, the sheer number of people reminds me of something. But what? Is it Black Friday? As always, it's right on the tip of my tongue. Regardless, I've never seen a crowd this large in town before.
今日はどこの屋台に行っても全品一類んだ
Yeah,
週の好きなものを食べていいぞ
sounds a lot like Black Friday to me, except it's not. It doesn't happen on Christmas. But other than that, it sounds very similar. Wait, only one
ク
ruin?
リスマスだからね
Nice. This is a true meaning of take what you want for $1. This is so bizarre. I always think of Christmas as the most profitable time of the year. This isn't some elaborate joke, right?
まさか私がシュウ君を騙すなんて
Sorry, Kota. You've done so many times before. Yeah, it's true,
ですよ
actually.
これも商店街の伝統ですから
That's true, what the fuck?
ただどこに行っても並ぶけどな
It sounds truly amazing, though. We just scattered to our favorite vendors, buying enough food to share with everyone. We should get Yune, you know, like a donut for her to eat too, since that was her favorite shop. Like, not for a present, just to give it to her. Oh, I finally got my food.
激混みでしたね
The bustling and cheerful atmosphere reminds me of a festival, aside from the Christmas decorations.
先輩は何を
We ate some yesterday, but to me it's not Christmas without fried chicken. Nice. What about you?
私はジャガバターです
Mmm.
ホクホクです
Love good old baked potatoes too. It does look pretty toasty.
クレープを買ってきたんだけどデザートに食べましょう
What did you get, Gito?
おでん
Oh, I like eggs and fish.
嫌いじゃないですけどなんか合わない感じあれあそこにいるのは
Who do you see, Kota? Hmm? Oh, Sister Lily. What's she eating? I spy a familiar nun's habit. He's got a gigantic hamburger in one hand, seeking small bites when no one's looking. Ah, nice. Burgers are the best, man. Sister Lily? Hey, nothing wrong with eating a burger. Oops. Sorry. Chokes on a burger, surprised by my voice.
シュウさんどうしたのですか
I'm not doing anything in particular. Mainly just enjoying the ambience.
ああハンバーガーです
Sister Lily's burger is so big, anyone would have difficulty taking a bite out of it.
そう美味しそうですね
どうしたのですか皆さん揃ってそんなジロジロと
Oh, I thought we got the hiccups. Your burger just looks so delicious. Sister Lily's cheeks are bright red.
屋台のチーズバーガーってそんなに大きかったですっけ
I've been to a few different restaurants that make really big burgers for some reason, but they're usually really good too.
多少おまけを。
Ah, nice. Sounds awesome. She seems uncharacteristically evasive.
できれば見なかったことに。
I mean, like, again, it's not a problem, you know? Nothing wrong with eating a burger. She seems embarrassed, although I don't know why.
よければご一緒しませんか？持ち場に戻るまでですが。
Like, Nun's gotta eat too.
ありがとうございます。ですがこの後も見回りがあるので大丈夫ですよ。
You're never gonna break, huh? As a teacher, she's in charge of supervising school events. As students, we take her presence for granted, but it must be pretty exhausting. Think about everything she does for us. Lunch is over before I know it. There are the trumpets again. I can't believe Guido made this.
私も今日になって初めて見たよ。またとんでもないものを作ったね。
It's breathtaking. I knew he specialized in wood carving, but I could have never imagined something like this. It's the face of a sobbing man. Riding it are countless arms reaching out to him. No neck or torso, just a face and a legion of floating arms. Very interesting. The expression of utter despair on his face is so grotesquely detailed you could almost hear him wailing in pain. Oh my jeez.
名前は？
嘆き。
Alright. Guido answers the question with one simple word. As we stand in front of his sculpture, I notice a steady stream of folks coming and going.
それよりも俺は早く琴葉の絵が見たい。先生からも随分と叱られたそうじゃないか。
It better not be me in the nude, Kotaha.
おかげさまでね。結局テーマは曲げなかったけど、タイトルの発表は禁止にされちゃった。
Eh? Nothing to say makes any sense to an innocent bystander like myself. Deciding whatever they're talking about is beyond me. I head back to my display space. Oh, looks like they're finally all gone. By the time 3 rolled around, the crowd of folks drawn by curiosity into my photos had thinned out. Honestly, being gawked at it so openly was easier for me to deal with. Suddenly... Hey, what's up, Gary? How you doing?
お邪魔します。
Hey, you two. Welcome. Are you allowed to be here?
次の公演は5時だし、切り絵の上映も今終わったばかりだから。
Oh, nice. How'd that go?
しかし少ねえな、写真。なんか普通の景色ばっかだし。
Alright, you know what, Carrie? You can leave just like Student C. I know it looks like nothing special to all of you, but they're all very meaningful to me. Of course, there's a shot of the Aurora and one of a carriage passing in front of the chapel. My memory's still missing in action. I had to rely on my instincts to figure out what was actually unusual.
でも、お昼はすごい人だったって聞いたよ。
Yeah, somehow. A lot of people stopped by. How did you two do?
大盛況だ。満席も満席だぜ。人がたくさんで緊張しっぱなしだったよ。
Seems like everything's going well at least, which I'm glad to hear.
次の上映は見に来いよ。
I will try my best if I can make it. You know, I'd love to, but I can't miss Yuna's recital either.
いいよいいよ。私の歌なんて週は練習でいっぱい聴いてるでしょ。
It's never enough times for me, Yuna. But this is the actual performance.
ユネもこう言ってるんだから来いよ。第4アトリエだからな。わかったか？
Remind me again. It's a superhero flick, right? Carrie ultimately had to scrap her original script due to the lack of a leading male actor. So instead, she filmed her own take on the superhero genre. Hmm? Oh, right, the birthday. Okay, I gotcha. Okay, got it. Batman. Nothing really. Forget about it. Why, Carrie? Why? Why? You just said the first thing that pops into your head, huh?
まあいいけど、次は容姿のところでも行ってこよっかな。私も行くぜ。じゃあシュ、後でな。
Bye, punk. With that, the two vanish into the hallway. So few photos in my gallery. It doesn't take long to go through them all. Yuna's birthday party. I've been trying my best not to ruin the surprise. I'll check to make sure my gift's where I left it, and plan out how I'm going to give it to her. I head to Main Street in search of drinks and arrive just in time to hear the third sounding of the trumpets. I check the time and see it's 4 on the dot. The Culture Festival goes until 6, meaning the best part's almost here. I'll go check in with Yoji and Sakya, and then Kiri's movie starts at 5. Looks like my schedule is packed. Still, I'm really enjoying seeing everyone's work, especially knowing how much blood, sweat, and tears went into them. Most of the artwork I've seen could give the paintings in the gallery a run for the money. Knowing the background behind each piece makes the festival so much more interesting. There seems to be a lot of commotion coming from a large crowd in front of the vending machine. It doesn't feel like the usual festive banner, though. Did something happen? As I'm feeling more anxious by the minute, the object in question suddenly leaps out toward me. Ah, fuck! Is that a carriage? Am I getting run over? It seems to come out of nowhere. A horse jumps out from the throng in front of me before galloping away. Goodbye, 5 years of my life. Watch where you're going, please. Thank you. What the fuck? Wait. That was just a horse alone? I thought someone was riding a carriage. Mr. Lily? How did this happen? And why is it playing the sus music?
向こうでもパレードに使われた白馬が興奮した様子で暴れていました。
Okay. Isn't that really dangerous?
ええ、非常に危険です。学校に戻ることを推奨します。他の皆さんにも大通りへ出ないようにとお伝えいただけますか?
No problem. Looks like this wasn't planned as a part of the parade, but a freak accident. I guess that kind of thing can happen. Better warn everyone. It's better to leave the horse racing catch. I know I said horse racing. It's better to leave the horse catching to the pros. This is the way I can catch a runaway horse on my own. The fuck was that? Hello? The fub.
こうして悪は去った。
Oh.
正義のヒーロー、コトレンジャーは正義のために明日も戦う。
Freaking gosh, dude, that freaked the fuck out of me. But that was an explosion. I mean, it probably was an explosion, but it was Carrie's film. I thought that was like an actual explosion. Freaking Hello Goodbye traumatized me for that shit, man. That was the first thing I did on the channel. And that's saying, yeah, if you played Hello Goodbye, you know what I'm talking about. The curtain comes down on a truly amazing ending.
衝撃的な展開だったな。
Seriously? I still can't believe Kota Red was a spy the whole time. The fact that Kota was basically the only actress in Kiri's film, the Kota Ranger Beauty Squad, was made very apparent very quickly. Oh, my bad. I see. There was only ever one out of the 5 beautiful babes on screen at a time, probably due to Kiri's lack of post-production know-how. Kiri's standing by the exit collecting ticket stubs and hearing people's thoughts on her film. Dang. Kiri. Calm down, Kiri.
みんな琴葉さんのことしか言ってないぜ。
Considering she was the only actress, it makes sense she'd leave the biggest impression. There was the spunky leader Kota Red, the cool Kota Blue, the always hungry Kota Yellow, and the mysterious villain Kota Blackbird. I found myself charmed by her ability to wear so many different masks so convincingly throughout the film. She's definitely got herself a new fan. She was especially cute as Kota Pink and Kota Yellow. A side of her I don't usually see in real life. Also those skin-tight latex outfits left nothing to the imagination. In short, Kota is a cinematic siren.
これで最後の上映も無事終了だ。
お疲れさん。飲むか?
サンキュー。
Yoji hands Kiri a can of juice, which she gulps down with relish. After a long semester of work, there's an elegance to the way she tosses it back.
どうだった?
It was entertaining, although I felt pretty bad for Kota. I just hope Kiri didn't work her to the point of her own art piece. I just hope Kiri didn't work her to the point where her own art piece suffered. Kota didn't say anything earlier, at least.
琴葉さんもよく出てくれるよな。
まあな、琴姉は私のファンだから。
本当かよ。
いい監督にはいい女優がついてくんだよ。
Whether or not she truly is a fan, there's no denying the special bond they share. At the very least, it's a possibility.
で、どいつもこいつも琴姉のことばっかだけど、爆発シーンはどうだ？
You only filmed a superhero flick because they usually have a ton of explosions, huh?
でもよ、シュウ。キリエの映画はラブロマンスでも平気で爆発するぜ。
Yeah, she would add them no matter what. Good point.
大怪獣コトゴンをやっつけるシーンなんか鳥肌もんだろ。
But at least this way it fits.
コトゴン可愛かったな。
True. They were a lot less cute. Kota put herself in the line of fire for this film. She really is an amazing actress.
今年のアレイア賞はコトレンジャーで決まりだ。今のうちに受賞コメント考えとかねえとな。
Did they announce the winner of the Aria trophy right away?
先生たちが協議したりして決めるから発表は明後日になる。
Oh, alright.
休みだしな。
Alright, cool. I thought it was gonna be today, but that's cool. I see.
打倒コトネ、そしてギド。
Regardless, you should be proud of your film. Sorry I couldn't help. Thinking about it, I know I could never make anything like what she did. Despite her over-the-top goofiness, it's clear how passionate she is about making movies and how much it means to her.
次のは主演で決定だからな。体鍛えとけよ。
Who told you this lie? My anxiety suddenly intensifies.
そういや、今回も例のファンから差し入れはあったのかよ。
ああ、あったぜ。いつもながら神出鬼没だったけどな。
Your fan club?
前に言わんかったっけ？私の隠れファンのこと。
Alright. You're suspiciously enigmatic fans. It really exists?
事実に決まってんだろ。ほら見ろ。
Candy Chews. What the heck is this? It looks like a ventriloquist dummy.
ぶっ壊す用の小道具に決まってんだろ。私のためにわざわざ作ってくれたんだ。
Huh? You're gonna destroy this? But it looks like I spent so much time on it.
今回のコトレンジャーでもこの隠れファンにもらった小道具をいくつか爆破してる。これはその演出に対するアンサーだ。
Oh, okay. It seems like Harry's talk about having diehard fans wasn't baloney after all. Even so, do you have any idea who these fans of yours are?
わからん。いつも差し入れだけがポンと置かれてるからな。照れ屋なんだろ。
Why don't they want to talk to you?
すげえ丁寧な仕事してるのは確かだけどな。さすがの私も父と両親が痛むけど、それがファンの望みなんだ。
でもこんな凝った人形を作れる人ってなかなかいないよな。実は
Oh.
でも多分うちの学生だと思うぜ。展覧会の時にも来るし。
Sorry, Yoji.
でもこんな凝った人形を作れる人ってなかなかいないよな。実は名のある芸術家だったりして。
Considering the level of craftsmanship, they must be a sturdier student.
琴葉さんはそもそも出演者だしな。
ギドーにしたってわざわざ黙って差し入れ置くようなまでしねえだろう。
So true. Who's the mysterious gifter then? A student eccentric enough to use her talent to make props for Kiri's action films. If she has fans, that means there are people out there who love her incidental adoration for explosions.
誰かわかんなくても私は嬉しいぞ。これで次も制作するモチベーションが上がるってもんだ。
That's all that matters. Suddenly,
18時です。ただいまをもちまして第22回聖アレイア学院文化祭を終了といたします。皆さん速やかに片付けへ移行してください。
over already? I'm sure flies, huh?
でもこれで終わりじゃないぜ、シュウ。
That's right, you.
本番はここからだ。
Right, you nice singing. Alright, the after party. The Academy Culture Festival is more like an exhibition than an actual fair. The after party gives the students a chance to let loose and have some fun, so I heard. What do we do now?
もう今の放送でも言 ど、基本みんなまずは片付けだな。それが終わったら高野菜に繰り出す。
俺たちせっかくここにいるし、パーティーの準備をしてから片付けにしようぜ。
Sure. So the plan is to have fun at the party, and then around 10 invite Yune back here?
んだな。ちゃんとプレゼントは用意したか？
I'm very curious to know what we got her.
当たり前だぜ。じゃ、飾り付けでもするか。
Where is Yune anyway? It's not like her to be late.
ユネは多分片付けも時間かかんねえから、もうツリー行ってんじゃねえかな。
Oh, the tree. The tree? Yeah, the Christmas tree. Come to think of it, I hadn't been back there since the ornament incident. So I'll be decorating the tree for Christmas. We got you lots of special ornaments as it turned into a real apple. I'm sure no one would believe me if I told them.
週は初めてだろうけど、みんなツリーに集まってワイワイやるのが高野菜だ。
So it's not just for students?
ただ、マジで人ばっかだからな。ユネ祝うだけならこっちでやった方がいいんだ。
Fair enough. That makes
ちょう
sense.
どいいや。ユネ探しに行くついでに高野菜の様子も見てこいや。
Sounds good. I'm excited to see what the Christmas tree looks like now.
高野菜っつったらツリーで騒ぐのが定番だ。遅れてもいいから楽しんでこいよ。
You would say that. Despite sharing a day of the culture festival, it's still very much Christmas. I'm gonna go find Yune and check out the Christmas tree. Did something bad happen to it? Because we still haven't seen like what, like what us eating the apples did, other than us just blacking out. So I'm kind of worried something happened to the tree. It's so dark out, and there's so many people. Since we're usually in the dorms at this time of night, I'm not used to seeing so many students out and about. You never think it was night from the laughter resonating in the dark. Everyone's footsteps sound so light, as if they're dancing. As I walk along, enjoying the sights and sounds. Oh my jeez. Okay, somebody's really mad. Oh, ow, sorry. I thought they bumped into somebody else. Accidentally bump into another student, swaying drunkenly as he tries not to fall. I am not an exhibit, thank you very much. You guys again? As the kids who showed up earlier to see my photos. I knew there was a reason I didn't like you, Student C. I'll destroy you, punk! Huh? I've only got 2 last I checked. Punch you in the gut. I answered them seriously, even though I'm pretty sure they're joking. That is not joking. Football, you pieces of punk. Football, you. Huh? These kids are all talking about me, right? I was about to curse. The conversation is so incoherent, I have no idea what's going on. What do you mean? No, I don't. Fuck. Wings so small, no one can see them. The way they talk about it makes it difficult for me not to reply sarcastically. However, these 3 don't seem to care as I laugh hysterically. With that, the absurdly overstimulated kids rush off. Were they high? What the heck just happened? Well, they're really annoying. They seem to be having a great time. Yeah, I think they were taking the drugs. Maybe that's just the after party vibe. No, Shu, no. This is shaping up to be a very long night. Let's just go to the tree. Let's just go to the tree. There's no denying festivities like this are exciting, no matter how old you are. If I can make my way toward the Christmas tree, trying to suppress the urge to skip merrily along. Dude, that would have ruined my mood. Gotta give props for Shu for not for still being positive, because that would have ruined my Christmas entirely. Maybe not entirely ruined my Christmas, but it definitely would have ruined my mood. What should I spot? But hey, what's up, Jack? Jack, what's wrong? I hear a rather unexpected voice call my name. This is the first time I've seen him outside his shop.
ごめんね、急に。それより、何か知らない？
Here what? Do you mean the thing about the horses on Main Street? Here what?
店に来る生徒たちの様子がおかしいんだ。みんなじゃないけど。
Oh, well, no, I didn't hear that, but I just experienced it for myself, so... He looked pretty concerned. Weird like how?
話しても会話にならなかったり、突然笑い出したり。別に調子が悪そうとかじゃないんだけど。
Yeah, they're probably high. That sounds like... Just like those kids I bumped into.
文化祭が終わってハイになってるのかなと思ったけど、それだけじゃなくて、なんだかありもしない幻覚を見ているみたいなんだよね。
Yeah, I just ran into a couple of kids who were acting just like that. Talk about me having 4 or 6 eyes and seeing fallen angels is without a doubt a little out there.
やっぱり変だよね。ただテンションが上がって周りが見えなくなってる風じゃない。
Yeah.
なんかドラッグでも使ったみたいな。
Yep. Hearing this disquieting observation, an image of the 3 kids flashes in my mind. Now that I think about it, they did seem pretty high. I felt like that earlier today.
嫌だな。なんだか今年のクリスマスは縁起が悪いね。馬が暴れたりもしてたみたいだし。
Oh my gosh, the horses aren't high too, are they? That'd be really bad. Maybe folks are just getting a little too into the holiday spirit. I don't want to badmouth another town's traditions, but you can't run around doing whatever you want just because it's a holiday.
まあいいや。僕もそろそろお店に戻らなくちゃいけないし。
Jack?
学生たちに事情を聞いてみるよ。
Jack, I feel like that's plenty of reason to worry. Okay. This is my first after party, so I'm gonna check out the Christmas tree.
いってらっしゃい。僕も学生の頃は高野菜の方が楽しみだったな。
Finally. Hey, it's still there. Nice. All very nicely decorated. Wow. Yeah, it looks freaking great. Hey, I'm glad that it's still there. You know, nothing's wrong. Everything looks nice. Okay, it's still all good. Arriving at my destination just outside the forest, I'm instantly struck by how different the tree looks. It's amazing. The once subdued and almost desolate tree is covered in colorful ornaments and lights, sparkling brilliantly against the night sky. Oh, 1 sec, I need a drink. Oh, sorry about that. The crowd of smiling folks engaged in cheerful conversation around it only makes it seem more magical. Yune! Whoa! The tree is gorgeous. It's almost as gorgeous as you. The area around the tree seems as bright as day. I realize it's not just due to the lights trying through the tree's branches. There's a bonfire too? It feels very festive and merry. Most of the people around the bonfire and kids are in various school uniforms. The crowd gathered around the tree ranges from toddlers to adults. They're not wearing St. Aria Academy uniforms, so I assume they're all Savetta students. Aren't you worried the tree may catch on fire? It still doesn't seem that safe to me. I guess the only thing you can do is be careful. The lack of teachers only makes me more anxious. Aw, I should have got her a new one. This year it turned into a real apple. All it decorated was the stomachs, I guess. My mind keeps replaying the events of that night. The students here seem fine at least. Oh, it's nothing. While I was walking, I ran into some kids who were acting really bizarre. I explained what happened to Yune. That's what I think. You shouldn't be worrying about that kind of stuff on Christmas anyway. Oh, yes, please. Why not? Here did tell me to enjoy myself at the party. We settled ourselves in front of the gorgeous Christmas tree, chatting pleasantly with the other students. The trumpets. You can hear them even all the way out here.
今のは6回目のラッパかな。もう8時なんだ。
I glanced at my watch and see it's 8 on the dot. The trumpets have been sounding off at regular intervals since 9 in the morning. Today's party doesn't start until 10, so I have to star a little longer. The party's just as lively as Curie said, if not more so. Being the resident outsider, I soon find myself surrounded by a small crowd of curious townsfolk. These people I've never seen before seem flabbergasted by my very existence.
そういえば、キリエとか幼児はどうしたんだろう。みんなこっち来てないよね。
I think they're still busy tidying up their exhibit spaces. At this point, they should be busy setting up Yune's party in the atelier. Speaking of which, I'll need to get Yune back to the school at some point. The fuck was that? Why'd the screen shake?
地震？
I don't know, but it looked like it. Suddenly, everything starts shaking. The shaking is so sudden and strong that even the merrymakers notice, and an area of worry spreads through the crowd. It's over.
びっくりした。
Uh,
地震なんてめったに来ないのに。
okay. The drink spilled everywhere. I'm more worried about the bonfire, but the shaking died down before it could tip over. My thoughts turned to the dorm in my room. Not like I have anything to worry about in there. Clock strikes 9 while we busy ourselves cleaning up the mess from the earthquake. We should start heading back. Hey Yune, we gotta get back to the school.
学校？どうして？
Reasons. Kiri and Koto told me to meet them there at 10. I figured you'd want to come too.
行く行く。今日の夜は長いからね。私も12時過ぎても起きてるよ。
I can't tell I have a party planned for her birthday. Not yet. It's a surprise party after all. Shall we go?
夜風が気持ちいいね。
I know, right? It's much more peaceful than around the tree, too.
そうかも。クリスマスはどこも賑やかだけど、ツリーは別格。
Everything is so lively, it doesn't feel like night. I'm surprised by Yune's willingness to join in with the festivities, knowing her preference for quiet spaces.
騒がしいのは嫌いだけど、みんなで騒ぐのは好きだよ。
It was as if she'd read my mind. She knows me so well.
クリスマスの日ってやっぱりみんな楽しそうにしてる。私も楽しい。一年で一番好きな日だな。
She seems to be speaking to the twinkling stars strewn across the night sky. Across the night sky, darn it. It sounds like she wants to get something off her chest, so I walked beside her, silently listening.
そりゃ制作がうまくいかなかった人だっていて、私もそんな経験あるけど、それでも特別な日っていうのには変わりなくて、去年は私も歌をやるって決まってなかったから頑張って絵を描いて、そしたらやっぱりあんまり評判も良くなくて。
It happened to you too, huh?
あったよ。言ったでしょ。初めてのチャレンジだったって。でも絵が評価されないのは自分でも納得できてて、本当に私のことを表現できた気がしなかったから。
Hasn't she embraced music as a medium of choice? Everyone is desperately searching for their own unique glow, a way they can shine in the night sky.
でもそんな時誰だったかな。私の歌を芸術として認めてくれた先生がいて、すごく救われた気になったの。
You met them at just the right time.
うん。だから今の私があるし、それにそれまで悩んできたことだってうまく言えないけど思い出だよ。無駄なんかじゃなかった。サンタさんだってさ、夢見ること自体に意味がある。
Sorry, I thought you were done. Here you go.
うん。だから今の私があるし、それにそれまで悩んできたことだってうまく言えないけど思い出だよ。無駄なんかじゃなかった。
Countless stars are spread out above us. I sleep along the path Santa Claus will take in his legendary sleigh. You love this town, don't you, Yune?
好き。うん、そうかも。あの時はうまく答えられなかったけど。
Does everyone like living here?
好きっていうのもピンとこないかな。私たちは他の世界を知らないし。
I remember asking Yune that once. At the time, whether she liked the world she lived in or not probably never crossed her mind. But now,
私はまだ外の世界を知らないし、知っちゃダメなんだけど、シュウが来てくれたおかげで考えることも多くなったな。
although I still can't remember anything, I like this town because of everyone here.
それもちょっと嬉しいかも。でもこの話したのってシュウと初対面の時だから、もう1ヶ月くらい前なんだ。
Time really flies. Seems like only yesterday. It's already been a month since I awoke next to Oneto Lake, met Yune, and began attending classes at the St. Aria Academy. Barely a grain of sand in the hourglass of time. And no matter how short, the time I spent here is priceless to me.
もしかしたら
It seems like we both were struck by the same thought at the same time.
シュウって名前のサンタさんがこの町に来るはずの恵みだったのかな。
Blessing? When did she mention that before?
アメイジング・グレイス。
It's the wish Yune made under the tree. We prayed that the town would be blessed by amazing grace. A miraculous blessing that spared this town alone from apocalyptic destruction.
これからもずっとこんな毎日が続けばいいのにな。
The sound of trumpets blast out for the final time, marking the time as 10 p.m. May things stay this way, now and forever. Such a sincere and heartfelt prayer. Surely God would grant our wish, right? Well, God moves in mysterious ways. Is there another earthquake?
私じゃない。どこか遠くで音がした。
Oh no. It's more than a sound. I can feel the ground rumbling disjointedly under my feet. The trumpets again? Or not?
ごめんシュウ、ちょっと静かに。
She cups her hand to her ear. I'm well aware of how acute her hearing is, especially after witnessing it for myself. Focuses intently, trying to figure out the origin of the rapidly fading vibrations.
これチベッタ？
Oh, the previous school? You mean the school everyone attends before St. Aria?
うん。第一チベッタ。私がいたとこの方から聞こえてきたような。
Yune is growing more anxious by the moment. Yeah, me too, Yune, me too. Her old school. Of course she feels scared, hearing such an ominous sound coming from its direction. Ready to go check it out? I feel like that's a really bad idea, but alright. In agreement, we start heading in the direction of Savetta. Though, I mean, I completely understand why she would want to, but like, extremely dangerous, very concerning. It didn't stop there.
また？
Why are there so many earthquakes? It came from over here.
さっきより近い。今度は学校の方だよ。
SOS. She's racing off before I can stop her. I'm right behind her and an instant later. When we arrive, I'm faced with something truly unbelievable. What the fuck? Why is the school on fire? I thought there were earthquakes. No one said anything about fire. Oh right, the cannon. The cannon, right? Oh fuck. The night sky is a blaze of light, reminiscent of the bonfire from earlier. When I hear a crackling reminiscent of fireworks, I understand the enormity of the situation.
何？
Who's burning the schools down? Everything's burning. It's the simplest and most obvious description that my mind could come up with. Raging flames engulf everything, from the gate to the courtyard to the school itself. The flames surrounding the scorched shell of the school illuminate our surroundings as clear as day. That's not all.
雪？
Is it? All I see is fire. She holds her hand, palm up toward the sky. Tiny white flecks flutter through the air, falling down from the heavens like snow.
あれ溶けない
This isn't snow. Oh no. The substance that looks so much like snow simply piles up in my hand, unmelting. Is it cannon powder? It's not snow, but I don't know what it is. It stopped. I'm struck by the sharp contrast between the tumbling snowflakes and the fierce blaze. I quickly snap out of it, realizing this isn't the time or place. A fire? It can't be. How could something like this be happening? I might try to understand how the school could be on fire when everything had been fine seemingly moments before. The smell. It's so familiar. I catch a familiar scent mixed in with the smoke. I don't have time to figure it out though. Yoji, are you okay? Yoji! Just then, Yoji comes flying out the front gate toward us.
大丈夫
ああ平気だけど他の奴らはわかんね
We just got here. This fire. How did this
え
happen?
余裕もないから結論から言うが知らねえ何もわかんねえただどでかい音がして飛び出てみたらこのありさまだ
I see. Goodness gracious. Who's trying to ruin Christmas? What the fuck? Even Yoji, who had been on the scene, is as lost as we are. To be fair, the Academy campus is pretty large. Assuming Yoji was in the Atelier, the source of the explosion must have come from somewhere else. Where are Kiri and the others?
ヒデもサクヤも琴葉さんもギド先輩もみんなたまたまアトリエから出てた時だったんだ
What? Everyone was supposed to be here, getting ready for Yune's surprise birthday party. This is no time for celebration, unfortunately. Now everything's looking like this.
くそよりによってこんな日になんだってんだ
I know, right? It's messed up, dude.
待ってじゃあ昨夜たちはまだ中にいるってこと
キリエは一旦寮に戻るっつってた昨夜は商店街に行くって先輩たちはわからね
Just are trying to take stock of the situation. Told me, Yune. Seriously? Not again.
商店街
We should go after her. She instantly pinpointed the location based on the sound alone. I've never seen Yune so freaked out, and it breaks my heart to see it. Oh, jeez. Oh, what the? Why? Why are they burning everything down? It's happening here, too. We stand in stunned silence at the entrance to the shopping district, engulfed in flames so fierce there's no way we can get any closer. There's more white flecks here, too. White flecks of what appears to be snow drift lazily down through the air, just like at the school. A moment later, they vanish, just like before.
昨夜
Wait, if Saki was here, it should have run out by now. It's too dangerous to go in. Although the shopping district is much smaller than the academy, the damage is just as great. The blaze here is far more deadly than at the school, our survival instinct stopping us from getting any closer. The night breeze agitates the flames, causing dense smoke to billow up as a wave of intense heat washes over us. Oh, my jeez. Yeah, same, Yune, same. The sign for Yune's favorite donut shop is a charred husk on the ground. Not the donut shop, too! Saku's favorite thrift store is lost in a sea of flames. Although I can't see it, I'm sure Kiri's diaper store is nothing more than ash and rubble. The district is oddly empty, the burned out shells of shops collapsing in on themselves. The hellish world on the other side of the shimmering curtain of flames doesn't seem real.
行くなユネ本気で死ぬぞ
That's when I realized my entire body is shaking. I've never been this close to the flames large enough to swallow a man whole. Why is my body shaking? In fear? Man, like any animal, has a natural fear of fire. It's clear Yune and Yoji aren't thinking straight. Is this why the horses were freaking out? Because, you know, this thing about how, like, animals, like, start, like, they'll, like, get really freaked out like that when, like, something bad's about to happen? Is that why they freaked out before? As I attempt to calm myself down...
また
No. I have a bad feeling about where the last blast came from. I turn to Yune, but before I can speak, oh no. From the look on her face, I know things are going from bad to worse. We're going back to the tree. You arrive in the very center of Main Street, which faces the dormitories. Everything looks the same here as everywhere else. Oh. Oh, Yune. The dorms! Oh yeah, the dorms too. Fuck. Not only are the dorms on fire, but the force of the explosion leveled part of the building. The black smoke billowing up into the sky warns that this disaster is far from over. The school, the dorms, the shopping district? What's going on? The attack seems so random. And yet everything is burning. I think they just want to burn literally everything. The most disturbing part of it all is that we always seem to be at the epicenter of the blast. Yeah, you're right. We're not the only ones shocked and confused. As we stand in the street, we're being passed by students fleeing the burning schools and dormitories. Alright, in that case... He's right. The fire's this large, there's bound to be casualties. The carrier would have been out of there in a flash. Snaps like this that make wish I had a cell phone or two. It's a dull reminder at the worst of times that I'm still very much an outsider. We need to look for Kiri along with Saki and the rest of them. It's too dangerous for us to enter any buildings though. I don't understand either, Yude. I don't have an answer for her. Yoji stops a couple people running past, but everyone seems just as lost and confused as we are. Yoji, is there an evacuation area we're supposed to go to during an emergency? Everyone, including me, is in a state of panic confusion. My first thought is to head toward wherever the designated emergency evacuation area is. However... You guys never thought to make one of those? What do you mean? Doesn't every town have one? They really trusted that Aurora a lot, huh? I'm suddenly gripped with uneasiness. I had to stop thinking like an outsider. Yeah. Where can we go? How do we deal with such an unexpected disaster in the first place? I suddenly realized, far too late, that everything I've taken for granted in life is gone. My few remaining views of the world run parallel to how the people here think. I've learned that lesson countless times. We never had something like this happen before? Nothing bizarre or unexpected? So there's no emergency plans or anything? In other words, aren't you worried the tree might catch on fire? The people who live here, I can't even imagine disaster striking. Under duress, it's the simplest explanation I can come up with. This isn't the time to try and figure out a reason. Perhaps there's a logical explanation, perhaps not. Either way, we're still trapped in a dire situation with no idea what move to make next. Yoji made it very clear it wasn't that he didn't know the emergency plan, but that it didn't exist at all. What? That simple, spoken so quietly yet clearly, breaks me out of my panic thoughts. Yune. I mean, it's okay. I'd be the same, to be honest. So, even faced with such an undreamed of catastrophe, Yune is still trying to look out for us. She slaps her cheeks for us with both hands, as if trying to calm herself down. I'd do anything to wake up. After spending the past month here in this town, it's impossible for me to view the surrounding blaze as just a fire. For a month, I've lived under the illusion that this is a peaceful town and nothing bad happens. I viewed the town as existing in a magical safe zone with no clear basis for that mistaken belief. It's true. We can look for Kiri and the others while we make our way to the forest. It'll take us an hour to walk to Oneto. The distance, usually so inconvenient, is a blessing right now.
まずい、馬小屋の馬が暴れてる。神のおじさんどこ行っちまったんだ。
Likely sensing their lives are in danger, the donkeys are in a state of frenzied panic, trying to escape. Although it makes sense, my mind flashes back to the panicked horses earlier in the day. Yep, they sense disaster.
どうしよう。お馬さんたち話してもいいのかな。
And here I thought they were just taking the drugs too.
いや、やめた方がいいな。もっとパニックになる。
でも
今は自分たちの安全を考えよう。あの馬たちが火だるまになって突っ込んでくる可能性だってゼロじゃないんだ。
It seems cruel, but Yoji has a point. This is an emergency. Judging by everyone's reactions, nothing like this has ever happened before. Sometimes you have to put yourself first. Oof. Big oof right there. We're almost at the forest. From what I can tell, everyone seems to be running this way. The throngs of folks running past us on Main Street are currently flowing in this direction. It must seem like a safe spot because it's set back from town. The tree should be just up ahead. And if we continue, we'll eventually arrive at Oneto. Right now, our priority is to put space between the fire and ourselves. We'll figure the rest out later. That was the plan until... what the fuck? Are we right in the center of it?
嘘だろ。
Oh, jeez, why? The blast is so close that it's no question where it originated, filling us with hopeless dread. Are they using the lake to create the explosions? Is that what's happening? As we're pelted by a blast of hot air, it's definitely some sort of shockwave. Oh no, not the tree! Oh, poor Yune. The Christmas tree Yune and I were laughing under seemingly moments before is now adored in brightly burning red flames. The fierceness of the blaze puts the bonfire to shame. I feel like our friends got hurt too. This is insanity. We quickly find ourselves surrounded on all sides by towering walls of flames. My mind suddenly flashes to the crowds of people who have been gathered around the tree. Yep. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Oh shit. Yuna shuts her eyes and she cries out soundlessly. Honestly, I can't blame her. Mass pandemonium spreads out under the tree in front of us. Agonized shrieks filling the air.
向こうに水の入ったバケツがあるから。
On it. I'll use them to douse the people on fire. We run to the buckets filled with water meant for the bonfire and begin pouring them over the groups of burning people. Oh my gosh, we came right as they were burning to death. Oh, that's extremely close, but I thought they were already dead. We rush in desperately, unsure how best to help people, but doing whatever we can. There are kids we know within the massive bodies, and we do what we can to reassure them.
みんな大通りへ逃げて。あそこならまだ火が来てないから。
That would still be like freaking horrifying to see though, man. Like that'd be traumatizing. We've run out of water. There's not nearly enough here to put out all the fires.
戻るっきゃねえか。俺たちも。
I have no idea what the right thing to do is. Understandable. Should we run away? Stay back? Or is the situation too far gone to do anything? It really feels like it, to be honest. All I know is that if we choose wrong, we'll end up burnt to a crisp like these people. Oh, some people are dead. Oh my gosh. Well, that's dark. Yeah, he said they were burnt to a crisp, so... Goodness gracious. It's like... We still haven't seen like Kiri or Sakia or Kotaha either. Guido. Are they okay? Sister Lily. The crowd of people is gathered at the entrance to the forest. Everyone's trying to escape from the fires. Doing everything they can to survive. There's no way out of this town. The Aurora! But it's forbidden. The towering crystal wall. The precipitous cliff looks down on us like some towering Buddha, almost like it's mocking us. We keep moving this way.
今は不謹慎とか言ってる場合じゃねえか。
We don't have time to worry about following the rules. Our only way out of the current situation is over the Aurora. But our friends, oh, there's even more people than earlier. Seems like they all returned here. This isn't the time for celebration. The shopping district, the dormitories, the forest, and the schools all engulfed in a vortex of fire. Thank you, Yune, for mentioning those water buckets to me.
うん。消火器があればよかったんだけど。
There's nothing we can do for the woods. It might be too late for us at this rate. Suddenly, at that moment... Oh, what the fuck? Kiri? Oh no. I hesitantly picked something up from the ground. It's... Kiri's Santa hat. It's on fire. The hat, half coming apart at the seams and half scorched, tells a tragic tale. It's hard to think of the person who wrote this meeting anything but a horrific ending. Oh God. At that moment, please, don't show me, please. The unspeakably grim scene spread out before me triggers a thought from deep inside. Inescapable disasters, inevitable death, utter despair. This is just like what Sister Lily said happened 101 years before. The end of the world. So the apocalypse decided to finish off its job? Huh? Is that what's happening? To the people here, the town is their whole world, and yet it's actually so small. Even I can see how tiny it is, which is why I'm convinced. The town had miraculously been spared 101 years ago, and now... The apocalyptic death they'd somehow avoided was back with a vengeance. Yep, I realized it missed a spot. As if marking our inability to do anything but await our impending doom, real snow begins lazily drifting from the sky. A cruel white Christmas. Humans and delicate snowflakes are equally helpless against the hellfire raging through the town. I don't know, Yune. Yune lets out an anguished cry. Why?
これからもずっとこんな毎日が続けばいいのにな。
You wanted her current life to continue as it was. You had no reason to assume it wouldn't. That's what she's come to know as normal. Existing on the outskirts of the outside world, she lived her everyday life without considering the possibility that it might crumble under her feet. Whoever thinks the world they live in might someday instantly vanish into the ether.
どうしてこんなことが起こるの？やめてよ。
Oh.
返してよ。
Oh.
私もっとお祈りするし、頑張るから。
Oh, Yune. Yune. Is there anything I can say to comfort her right now? I don't think there's anything at all we can do. Like, this is a very, very disastrous situation. Like, not even the head path is gonna help this, to be honest. I could tell there's a chance that Kiri's still alive, but honestly, I have no idea if that's true. And if our friends aren't immune to the dangers of the world, then what's to guarantee our own safety? In fact, we have no way of knowing if we even get out of this alive. Yeah, it's not looking too good. Like, I think the only way out is to cross the aura, otherwise we're just stuck here, because everything else is burning down to the ground. The town never planned for contingencies, because as Yoshi said, no one ever imagined something like this could happen. They were woefully unprepared, due to the aurora binding the town. And I'm sure someone like Yune, who grew up here, knows what the signs are pointing to. Oh. She moans the word. I sympathize completely. During my short month living here in this town, I made so many unforgettable memories. Without any knowledge of who I was before, I know in my heart that my experiences here have shaped me into who I am now. Similar to Yune's memories of how far she'd come from last year, I realize all the paths I've taken throughout my life have led me here, to this town. She told me she'd enjoyed living here. She liked this town, even though she had nothing to compare it to. When everyday life is blissfully peaceful, the flip side can be devastatingly painful. A sudden disaster and the ensuing destruction. Faced with such an outrageous shock, Yune is breaking down. A simple yet definite denial. It's the only thing she can do. Most people return to escapist delusions in a similar situation. Faced with inescapable doom, which is definitely not a nightmare, there's only one thing you can do. Pray for a miracle. Oh, Yune, my poor girl. Oh, what was that? Then I'm suddenly enveloped in a white light. Hello? What happened? Why was the sound? Why was the glass shattering? Oh, we're at the art gallery. Where am I? The heart of the art gallery. I know this place well, and yet I'm overwhelmed by the feeling that something is wrong. Why am I here? Knowing there's no way I could have somehow slipped underground, I can't figure out how I got here. There's no sign that the raging flames have reached here yet. Flames? No, wait. That must be... Fire. Right. We escaped the fire. The flames that destroyed the school, the dorms, the Christmas tree, and everyone we knew. I escaped, but how did I get here? There's a gap in my memories. The piece of the puzzle that connects the last thing I remember with where I am now is missing. Suddenly, I realize... Oh, Yune? Hello? Are you floating? Why and how are you floating? Yune. She's there, floating in the sky. Hello? How are you doing that? Oh, Postcretio, Intermezzo, William Tell. That's not a chapter number. I don't even know what that means or how to say it. What? Question mark, question mark. Okay, we don't know the date anymore. Alright, we don't know the date. Well... You're Yune, right? The question spills from my lips as I'm thrown off by the alien glow that surrounds her. The shining aura around her forms a beautiful silhouette that's shaped like Yune without retaining any of her characteristics. The beauty of her profile as she gazes upwards reminds me of our fortuitous first meeting, her unblinking ephemeral expression reminiscent of an exquisite sculpture. It was a work of fine art, depicting the type of beauty that not only stops time, but lives outside of it. And yet... Hello. The sound of her voice, same as always, instantly wipes the mythical memory of her from my mind. I feel sad yet full of warmth. I'm awake? What do you mean? Why do you seem so calm after what just happened? I was asleep? I'm immediately suspicious, unable to remember anything she says I was doing. Nothing makes sense, but I realize she's not to blame here. What are we doing here? We died in that fire. We died? I thought... You just said we escaped the fire. We died? Okay, well... Goodness gracious. I can't forget the images of destruction seared into my memory. It wasn't a dream. I could still feel the scorching heat in my skin from what must have been seconds before. Oh my jeez, okay, so we all died, goodness gracious. Why is Shu out here lying saying we escaped the fire then? So he somehow managed to escape to the art gallery? She said we all died. The gallery is underground. Perhaps too far underground for the flames to reach. Yune. We're dead. It's all true. It's the way she can be here with me. It seems rude to try and make light of the situation. Are you... floating? I see. She giggles delightedly like a small child as she waves her arms and legs around. As I struggle to figure out if this is some kind of trick or what exactly it means. Oh. Still so cute though. Yune suddenly vanishes only to appear a moment later right in front of me. Appear is definitely the right word. My mind is unable to comprehend the speed of her movement. Am I dreaming? Okay, why are you playing around?
どうもここは普通の世界じゃないみたい。
Oh, we went to another world? How is it different?
シュウもこれ食べればわかると思う。
Is it an apple? With that, you hand something to me. Yep. Oh, it's an apple. When of the pair we'd eat it on that day so long ago. Is this the same apple from before?
少なくとも本物のリンゴだよ。
Her special apple ornaments have become real after we hung them on the Christmas tree. Fruit in my hand looks identical.
赤いリンゴもあったけど、そっちは私が一口食べたら消えちゃった。だからシュウは青リンゴね。
This is the same one I ate before. It's not necessarily a pleasant memory. Honestly, it's not even a memory at all. All I recall is how bizarre it was.
ほら、早く食べて食べて。そうすれば全部わかるから。
Oh, okay. I can't make heads or tails of what's going on. At the very least, I noticed it's somehow the exact same apple from before. The two apples that fell from the Christmas tree on the first day of Advent. All I know for sure is that Yuna ate the red apple, and I ate the green one. Nothing bad will happen, right? The sparkle in her eyes urges me on. Having already eaten it once before, there's no point in turning it down now. Why am I saying a line? I take a bite and countless memories flash through my mind like a bolt of lightning. It's happening to me. Huh. I saw a horizontal line. I understand now why she wanted me to do it. Nothing made sense before, but the first bite opened my eyes. Are we in some alternate reality?
そうみたい。美術回廊の景色にはなってるけど、絵みたいなものだと思う。
As soon as I take a bite, my mind was filled with an understanding of the world around me. We're in some sort of subspace, similar in a lot of ways to the reality we were once in, and yet very different. Oh, the apple's gone.
でも、わかったでしょ?
I understand, or rather, the knowledge is shoved into my brain. It was as if someone had copied an entire textbook of information and pasted it into my brain. At the very least, I have a pretty good idea of what sort of place this is. A dimension outside of space and time. You might say it's structured differently. This space we're in has been made specifically for us, like some sort of parallel pocket dimension. No, wait, this can't be. This is way too crazy. I know we're inside the art gallery.
ギャラリーだけど、いつものギャラリーじゃないよ。そんなこと、シュウはもうわかってるでしょ?
Sorry, I'm busy freaking out right now. I know it's not. This place exists in a different space, full of some kind of holy energy. My brain has been force-fed the information I need to understand exactly where I am, whether I like it or not. All because I took a bite from the green apple.
シュウだって浮こうと思えば浮けるし飛べるよ。ここだとすごくイメージ通りに体が動く。
Oh, really? Sweet. You're right. It's really working. Nice. It's awesome. Whatever I imagine just happens exactly the way I picture it in my mind. The ease of which I can control everything, like playing a video game, is slightly terrifying. They say seeing is believing, but this goes beyond that. I can't not believe. We're in a completely different reality?
だから今の私たちがあの火災に巻き込まれることはないってこと。
Yeah, but see, what about everybody else? But it means we can't interfere with what's going on either. Being in an alternate reality means we exist on a parallel yet separate timeline. All we can do is watch a tragic tale unfold from afar, unable to do anything to stop it. I still don't understand how we got here in the first place.
あれ？それはわからないの?
Nope, not at all. Do you? She seems honestly surprised. While the apple taught me the intricacies of how this reality works, I still have no idea how it came to be or how I got here.
私たちがここにいるのはね。
She explains to me everything she learned from the red apple. I finally understand why she seems so detached from her emotions.
やり直すためだよ。
A second chance? Even before the words leave my lips, I grasp the meaning behind them.
どうしてこんなことが起こるの？やめてよ。返してよ。 私もっとお祈りするし頑張るから。
I see. So you actually got that wish, huh? In the midst of that catastrophic scenario, all she wanted was a chance to try again. Seeing the look of hope on her face, there's only one conclusion I can draw from awards. A second chance to stop it from happening?
大正解。
But like how? We don't even know who the fuck did that. An act of God had decimated the town. The facts are undeniable even from where we stand. All we can do from where we are is hope for the best. I mean, I feel like that was a person, you know, probably using a canon considering the chapter title. Is something like that even possible?
できるって赤リンゴは言ってた。
It seems that the information we can learn differs depending on the apple's color.
ほら、これって何か思い出すでしょ。あのリンゴがさ、私たちにやり直す力をくれたんだよ。
Why does Yune's apple give her more information than mine? Her smile is almost blindingly bright, reminding me so much of the Yune I've come to know. The ability to turn back time to any point you want, to alter your own fate. Similar to a girl we're both very familiar with. The girl who jumped through time. The girl who jumped through time.
そう、私たちはあの日にリンゴを食べてアンナになったんだよ。
And mine turns back to the movie we watched in class. It seems as if we somehow found ourselves in a similar predicament. Dude, man, this game is freaking me out so much and like got me so anxious that I didn't even realize. Vice.
私たちの町を守るためにもう一度アドベントをやり直すの。だから私たちはここへ来た。時間を巻き戻して未来を変えるために。
It's clear she's made up her mind to do this. We're too far gone for her to lie about any of this. And honestly, knowing I'm in this reality is enough for me to accept anything I'm told.
ねえシュウ、あの日町に起こったのは何だと思う？
That somebody set it on fire? What? Those raging fires? A natural disaster? An accident? No, there were explosions. All of them seem to fit, and I have a feeling the real answer is something much different. I think that was a person trying to cause a bunch of chaos because like he could hear the explosion sound, so and that wasn't Kiri kind of explosion. But that horrific scene triggered some deeper understanding. In my opinion, there's nothing less than the end of the world.
私も101年前に起こったのはこういうことなのかなって思った。パンドラの箱が開けられたのですよ。天使のラッパとともに7つの封印が解かれ、馬は最悪をもたらし、大地が揺れ、星が落ち、人々は死に絶えたと。
I remember shortly after I arrived here, Sister Lily had told me about the apocalypse, the end of the world. That was what we witnessed, albeit on a smaller scale. What do you think caused all those fires?
だから、それも探らなくちゃいけない。それが私たちにしかできないことだから。
This is our second chance. She seems to understand the situation perfectly, but having only eaten from the green apple, I'm struggling to keep up. You're saying you can control time?
それが赤リンゴの効果みたい。
Why is your apple so much better than mine?
言ったでしょ、アンナだって。今の私ならそれができるってわかるの。
Time travel, not just on this timeline, but on the one we came from. I realize we're only able to access this otherwise impossible power due to the forbidden apples. It really does feel like we're in that movie. It's kind of funny thinking how something so ridiculous could happen in real life. It's unbelievable. And yet, even as the thought crosses my mind, I realize it's not that extraordinary. Because we ate from the apple. Regardless of how those seemingly separate incidents are linked, the situation we find ourselves in seems unreal, unbelievable. This must be a dream or a hallucination. That's the most rational, sane explanation. And yet, if I had to describe this fabricated reality in one word, if I were to paint this mythical landscape on canvas, what would I call it?
奇跡。
Yune mumbles the word under her breath, as if able to read my thoughts word for word.
これは神様がくれた奇跡なんじゃないかな。
Her smile, more dazzling than any precious jewel, hints at a future that promises to be just as bright.
というわけ、わかった？
We'll be able to take the whole world back in time, right? Not just ourselves?
そうそう。
The whole scenario is completely illogical. Considering how convinced she is, all I can do for now is go along with it. We have a second chance to change our future.
もう完全にアンナの世界だよね。私、それはちょっと嬉しいかも。
She's always been a huge fan of the movie and the character. I can't deny that I'm a bit delighted by the idea myself. We have to decide what day we should start from. Didn't she already say she wanted to start from the start of Advent?
私たちが最初にあのリンゴを食べた日、
Oh, are you gonna
12月2日だね。
not do it this time? Or no, we probably should do it because that way we can still have the powers. That's what she meant by starting over. Our bodies will go back in time, but our memories will remain intact. That will give us 23 days between the start of Advent and that cataclysmic Christmas. Anna was only given 3 days to net a boyfriend. Considering the difference between our ultimate goals, it makes sense we'd be given more time. Right.
その23日間であの原因を突き止めて止める。簡単でしょ？
I don't know if it's gonna be easy, you know. Easier said than done. This is clearly not a simple case of arson, considering the crazy way those fires spread. Simply don't have enough pieces to even begin to imagine what caused them, accidental or otherwise.
でも当然、他のみんなはそのことを知らない。だから教えてあげなくちゃいけない。私たちはさ、ノアになるんだよ。町が神様に滅ぼされないように箱舟を作るの。
Noah's Ark, a story Sister Lily regaled us with once during morning assembly. One of the most famous tales from the Old Testament.
大洪水が起こることを示されたノアは、神の言われた通り箱舟を作ります。しかしながら民はそんなノアを見て笑います。世界が滅ぶ大洪水など誰も信じてはくれません。
We're Noah?
ノアは結局誰にも信じてもらえなかったけど、私たちはみんなを説得しなくちゃいけない。もちろんあんな火事を起こさないのが一番だけど。
Yeah, that would be ideal. I thought God promised to never send another flood to destroy humanity. Granted, this is fire, not a flood. Since we're dealing with a fire, a giant ark isn't going to do much good.
逆にこっちが水を用意すればいいのかな。
Those fires are so massive, all the water in the world couldn't make a dent. The ridiculousness of these hypothetical scenarios suddenly snaps you back to reality.
まだ信じられない？
To tell you the truth, the whole concept of time travel, especially coming from someone so infatuated with Anna and what she can do. All this is simply too far-fetched. All I did was use some apples. Some very strange apples, but still.
しょうがないな。じゃあ実際にやってみれば納得するよね。
Dude, like, I would have believed it at this point. Like, we saw her floating, then we ate the apple, and then we got all that knowledge and shit. Like, and she's floating. Like, I would have believed it already. That would definitely help, but is that truly possible? I like how you wink at me. Seeing the unspoken question in my eyes, Yuna winks at me as if to say, just you wait. Hello. Hmm? Yuna suddenly screws up her face, squeezing her eyes shut tightly. Are you okay?
なんだろう。今力を貯めてる。
On what?
力を貯めて、その反動でシューを遠くに飛ばすみたいな。
Is that how it works?
だからそのあの日に戻るための。
So in other words, you're charging up?
なんて言ったらいいかな。そうだ、弓を射るみたいにこうギューって引っ張ってパッて離す感じ。
So you're the bow in this analogy?
そうそうそう。私本物の弓なんて見たことないけど。
I see. He describes it in a way that makes sense to me. Yuna has to pull herself tight enough to propel us back through time. You pull back on your bowstring as far as you can and then send us flying.
そう、そんな感じ。つまり私は今キューピッド なのだ。
Oh, can you please be my Cupid and then hit your butt with me? Does that make any sense? Be my Cupid, Yune. Also, distractions. The words had barely left her lips when she suddenly transformed into an angel. Wait, you actually did that? I thought we were just imagining that. She actually... Alright, nice. Anything's possible, huh? The description of herself as some metaphorical bow seems almost to prove that we really are in an alternate reality. The way she describes this power that only she has access to is so uniquely Yune that I find myself unable to doubt her. This entire situation is so far removed from anything I've ever experienced before. The apples must offer different powers. Yeah, apparently she gets like 90% of the power, you get like 10% of it.
かもね。私はこうして弓を引くためにここにいるみたい。
That makes sense. As long as we exist in this timeline, we're unable to change anything in our original reality. The space wind is like a form of purgatory, a waiting area between times and worlds. If the red apple grants the ability to travel through time, what does the green apple do? Apparently, Jack's ship. Not only that, but she knew right away what powers were the result of eating the red apple. I can perceive any change in myself other than the ability to exist in this other reality. Sorry, I'm still distracted by, Sinks. I hesitate to ask Yune for help in understanding what's changed about me, as she's clearly trying to focus. It's no big deal. We can discuss a plan of action in the apples once we're back to the real world. If you end up not being able to return, and the world ends regardless, then it won't matter anyway. Right now, waiting is the best thing I can do. Is it working?
もうちょっと。あと少しで23日分を引っ張れそうな気がする。
The words are incredibly vague, but it seems to be the best way she can describe how it feels. She seems to be staring off at some distant point in the past, her mind focused harder than ever on charging up. Playing off her bow and arrow analogy, there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do to help a poor tot, so I simply watch and wait. I feel bad that there's no way for me to help, as I literally stand around twiddling my thumbs. Maybe I can dazzle you with some tricks.
そういうのはいい。
Sounds promising.
来る来る。
You did it? Huh?
ああ、来る。来るこれ。もうすぐ。あ、来ちゃ
Are you sure, Yune?
う。ああ、来そう来そう。
Yune,
もう来るこれす
I'm starting to lose faith in you. I'm coming, bruh. Oh.
ぐ。黙ってて。
Deserved. Sorry. I'm the worst. I'll just sit here and be a good boy. Still, I wonder why we're in the art gallery. I wanted to disturb Yune's focus. My eyes suddenly wander over the surrounding paintings. Aside from the odd glow enveloping everything, nothing seems different. Then, at that moment... Oh.
シュウ先生、シュウ先生、この絵は？
I don't.
おい先生、じゃあこれは？
I have no clue. Picasso, maybe? Or Van Gogh?
もう先生なのに全然わかってないんですね。
Look, it's not my fault. I don't know anything about art.
それにしても、シュウ先生はなんだか本当に友達のような気がしちゃうね。
I am 1 year younger than you, after all.
ほらほら、シュウ先生、あっちも行きましょう。
Fine, fine, I hear you. Huh? What was that? But, I mean, the flashback? Hey, Yune, did you never call me Mr. Shu before? As I turned to ask about it, her eyes suddenly stopped wide open. Then... Oh? Apparently she's charged and ready to go, although she doesn't look any different from earlier.
いける。これはいけるよ。12月2日に戻れる。
I'm ready!
ごめん、シュウ、なんか言った？
It's nothing. More importantly, you really ready?
今パッて話せば絶対戻れる。
She seems pretty confident. As for what I heard, I'm sure I imagined it. This includes me too, right? Just checking.
もち。
The warm, reassuring smile reminds me of that long ago day when she thanked me for playing the organ for her.
一緒に来て、シュウ。私一人じゃ不安だから。
Sure, no one could. Noah wasn't able to save humanity on his own. But there's two of us. As long as we're together, I feel like there's no way we can fail.
それじゃあ行くよ。アドベントの夜、私たちが初めてあのリンゴを食べた日に。
Alright, let's do it. Can we really change fate? I feel like some dashing protagonist in a movie.
映画じゃないんだから、失敗は許されないからね。それじゃあ、せーの。
We're catapulted on an arrow shot by the angel Yune. We fly on wings of light back to where this all started to alter the tides of time. I knew there was a reason I called her my angel. Alright, well, guess we're going back in time. Chapter 3, Part 1, Noah's Lost Ark. Alright, well, let's do this. Hopefully not have things be exploded this time. December 2nd, Sunday. Where am I? I realize I'm with Yune. Oh! Hello? Why are we still here? What happened? That's right. We went back in time. Oh, okay. I thought we were still there in the art gallery. Stop trolling me, game. But where are we? And what day is it? Could this actually be December 2nd? All I see is blackness. December 3rd, Monday. I didn't even see anything. Alright. Oh, right, because that's when we ate the apples. Right. I'm so tired. Overwhelming exhaustion washes over me. It only lasts for a moment. Next thing I know, I'm wide awake and I leap out of bed. Oh, crap. This isn't the time that lays around in bed. I remember everything that led to me being here. The town isn't burning. It's not even evening yet. Which means... Hold on a sec. There's still a chance all of it was a dream. If only that were true. If only the raging fires in that bizarre purgatorial scene of Yune was simply a dream. What's the date? Oh, that's right, my clock's busted. No, it's back now. Because it's December 3rd. This is not morning by awful luck. I spot something in the corner of my room. Huh? An odd feeling creeps over me as I look back at the dog clock by my bed. Yeah,
あれくらいで壊れる方も壊れる方だぞ。ほんのちょっとこう。
Yeah, we're back in time.
今すごく嫌な音しましたけど。
My clock's fine? But I could have sworn Kiri accidentally broke it. I handed it over for repair, so it shouldn't even be here. I picked it up to examine it, but it seems fine. It looks exactly as it did before it was broken, without so much as a scratch. Which means... it really did send us back in time. It's the most natural explanation. Can't believe it. The power that red apple bestowed on Yune was real after all. One of my perfectly working clock in my hands only further convinces me of that. I don't want to say I doubted her, it's still hard not to be shocked when faced with such an obvious miracle. Let's try it out just to see what happens. I popped the dove clock and...
ただいま12月3日月曜日7時29分
She did it. The space I find myself in and the air itself feels so normal that it's practically abnormal. There's no reason for me not to believe it. Yune must be feeling the same way. I need to talk about this right now. Just as I'm about to head out. Come in, Yune. She beat me to it. One sec, I'm coming. I rushed over to open the door, assuming she must be in a similar mind state as me.
おはよ
Her hair is a mess of tangles and curls, like she literally just rolled out of bed. Guess it's morning already, huh? More importantly, you did it, Yune. Do you
ああうん
do you not remember? What a vague reply. Probably a little too early to be congratulating ourselves. Somehow it worked. Check this out. The clock here accidentally broke and stole one piece. I'm sorry for doubting you. A formally broken clock is the proof you need that Yune's time travel was successful. And yet, even when faced with such solid evidence, Yune still seems troubled. Yune?
シュウが喜んでるのはわかるんだけど
Okay, so I see. So that's what our apple gave us, huh? Is that we can remember it, but she can't? She hesitates before saying something truly bizarre. What? Uh-huh. Her expression is completely neutral. Her question exceedingly normal, yet completely bizarre. She doesn't seem to be joking around. There wouldn't be any reason for her to lie. We made it! It's the 3rd of December. It's the 3rd, the morning directly after the apple incident. Yune continuously nods in the face of my obvious bafflement.
そうだね。3日だよ。
Which means? A part of me is relieved, although I can't ignore the lingering look of confusion on her face.
シュウは昨日あの後に起こったことを知ってるの？
Yeah, we went back in time. Last night?
だから私とシュウでリンゴを飾りに行って、それで2人でお願い事をしたら飾りが急に光り始めて。
Huh? A strong sense of deja vu grips me, and I quickly understand everything.
そしたら本物のリンゴが落ちてきて。
You're saying the same things as last time. The morning after the first time we ate those apples, we made it back somehow, and after waking up, Yune came barging into my room. Everything's playing out exactly as it did the first time. No wonder she doesn't understand me. The reality of the situation quickly dawns on me.
何か知ってるなら教えてほしいなって。私気づいたらベッドで寝てて、今起きたばっかりで。
I see. Most of what she said sounds very familiar. I have an idea about what's going on, but I need to test it first. Yune, you sent us back through time to this specific day. Do you remember?
巻き戻っ、それって映画の話？
Yep, just like that. Looks like my theory is correct. I make a mental note. Got it.
本当？
Yeah. Anyway, it's almost time for breakfast. Go on ahead. I'll meet you there.
うん。
Whew. If Yune gone, I'm left alone. After hearing her footsteps vanish into the distance, I vent my frustrations into my empty room. I didn't even remember anything! That's what our apple gave us. She's completely forgotten everything from before the jump, and now I can't talk to her about anything. Maybe it'd be better just to think of her as the exact same Yune as she was before. In other words, a second chance doesn't come with her previous memories attached. My present experience has changed them fundamentally. Without those memories, she's doomed to repeat the same mistakes. But we still have the same memories? Well, I guess we had amnesia, so... Crap! The only one of us who made it back successfully was me! We're the only two people alive who can save this town from its impending doom. Our plan sounded so good in theory, but by its very nature it was doomed to failure from the start. I won't be able to figure anything out now. I should have talked to her when I had the chance. There's still time to set things right, though. After all, despite Yune's memory loss, I made the jump back in time successfully. And I still remember everything that happened in all its gory detail. The person who initiates a time travel can't retain the memories, but at least I did. If I'd also forgotten everything, we really would be doomed to repeat our mistakes. With my memories of the future intact and a strong desire to change that cataclysmic outcome, we may still have a chance. Every revolution had a couple of unexpected bumps along the way. It's fine. I can do this on my own. I don't know if you can do that, shoot. There's a dark storm ahead. I still remember the events leading up to it. If I play my cards right, I might be able to lead the town on a path away from total annihilation. Looks like I became Noah after all. Well, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Yune. I have to build the most magnificent arc I can to ensure our efforts were not in vain. Thank you for sending us back, Yune. I'll take it from here. The end of the world, just like what happened 101 years ago. I refuse to accept our doomed fate the way it is, and vow to myself I will fight tooth and nail to do whatever I can before Christmas. Perhaps I'll be blessed by the real amazing grace. The real miracle starts here with me. Maybe we should have just had Yune sing Amazing Grace. Maybe that would have worked.
やっと終わった。飯だ飯だ。
Oh, Kira, you're alive again.
シュウ、大丈夫？
More or less. I'm struggling far less in my second period class compared to the seemingly insurmountable hurdles I faced the first time around. Taco should be joining us in a moment. My memories might be hazy, but I can still trace them well enough to remember what happens.
お邪魔します。一緒に帰りましょう、ヨネ先輩。
Just as I thought.
は
You coming, Kiri?
ーい。終わり。私琴音と一緒に帰るんだ。
Okay. Everyone's actions, including Kiri's response, follows the predestined script exactly. As no one besides me knows how the script ends, all going through the same motions I did the first time. Like NPCs in an RPG. Dang, he just called them all NPCs. Can I change the course of events if I deviate from the script? Going through the scenario exactly the way I'm supposed to will only lead to the same outcome. Yeah, probably not a good idea. What do we do, though? It's actually... Yeah, it's gonna be hard. Meanwhile, if I were to suddenly start tap dancing naked, the reactions of the people around me would set us off on a new path. I'm not sure I want to do that, but I can at least try something else. Hey, Sakia? He seems taken aback by my sudden question. How she'll react to the rest of what I say is a mystery to me as well. What should I do? I had to say something to break us out of the script, but I hadn't thought about what exactly.
どうしたの、二人とも。
Oh right. You know what's on the menu for lunch? Sakia? She seems uncharacteristically dumbfounded. Although I've been interested in seeing her reaction, I hadn't expected this.
はあ、すみません。いきなりです。
But we're literally on our way to eat lunch. Well, I'm definitely diverging from the predestined course of events. I didn't think it was that weird for me to bring that up.
いえ、そうではなく、シュウ先輩が急に近く感じたもので。
Oh my gosh, just how we're talking to her? That's actually crazy. Oh shoot. I see. That's what threw her off. Guess I got a bit too careless. It's December 3rd, the very beginning of the Advent season. Which means I've only known Sakia for not even a week.
確かに、今のシュウはちょっとフレンドリーだったかも。
I was hoping to get closer to you, Sakia. That's all.
慣れ慣れしいです。下心です。
I see. I'm not a perv.
なんと、先手を打たれてしまいました。息ぴったりじゃん、二人。
I managed to fuck up again. The adorable Sakia I came to know over just a month's time is not the same Sakia I'm talking to now. To her, I'm still the blasphemous outsider she just met who's a year older and a boy. I have to dial back to familiarity or else she'll get the wrong idea. I don't want Sakia to end up hating me. I have to be way more careful of how I talk to people from now on.
まあ、そんなこんなで咲夜はびっくりしたわけです。
That would actually feel like extremely surreal. Like, if you did this and you went back in time to talk to your friends, like, you know, like you've been friends forever, and then, but then they're like, I don't know you like that. Like, that would feel so weird and awkward. Sorry, I guess that was a bit forward.
許してあげます。
Like, that would feel so surreal. She's so sweet that I don't think my little goof will adversely affect our friendship. Still, I'm a little sad. Yeah. The time we shared together in the igloo. The Christmas Eve party where she drunkenly came on to me. She doesn't remember any of it. They're both memories that have yet to be formed in this timeline. It's as if the memories I still hold from that previous timeline left gaping holes in my heart, now filled with emptiness.
でも咲夜、結構嬉しそうだよ。そんなことないですもんだ。
It's as if the month we spent together had simply vanished for everyone but me. Our relationship's back to before they began. All those memories made over the course of 20 days were simply gone. Along with the emptiness, I also feel intense, bitter disappointment. Sometimes that's just how she goes. There's no time to rebuild the bonds of our friendship. I hope so, at least.
じゃあ、帰ろう。
Okay. But now, as I try my best to stick with the predestined script, I'll have to make do with the vague memories I have. But I mean, how are we gonna do that and still avoid the...
にしても寒いですね。12月なので当然ですけど。
How are we gonna do that and still avoid the tragedy, though? We didn't get a chance to talk more about what happened, and Yune was clearly distracted all throughout our morning classes. Makes sense. We ate those apples without thinking about the consequences. Us eating those apples for the first time marked a critical trigger for our impending time travel. Although on that initial fateful day, we still didn't know that yet.
先輩方？そうだよね。
Yep, uh-huh.
何も聞いてませんでしたね。
No, we're listening. We're both noticeably on edge, exactly as we were the first time around. Seems like no matter what I do, I can't actually change anything around me. Then how is this gonna work? We need to be able to change stuff so we can avoid tragedy. We're still right on course for the end of the world. I just have to do a better job of acting in character for everyone expects me to be right now. Still, it's impossible for me to remember the minute details of every interaction and conversation. I don't think a few changes here and there will make that much of a difference, but I'd like to avoid changing things for the worse if possible.
二人ともどこか上の空です。悪いものでも食べましたか？
Jury's still out on that one? Something bad.
食べたかもしれない。
Here we go. This is where we split up. Saga heads off on her own, and Yuna and I head back to the tree.
昨夜、悪いんだけど先に帰ってもらってもいい？
Oh, time to go back to the tree again, and then have that same conversation. Yuna and I once again found ourselves under the tree, just as intended. Or rather, as planned.
ねえ、シュウは朝に言ってたよね。何が起こったのか知ってるって。
I wasn't expecting this. This conversation is the direct result of my own unexpected words this morning. I'm not sure about that. It feels like something else. I could very easily answer a question. I could tell what those twin apples stand for, what they mean to her specifically, and what I'm doing here. You wouldn't believe me, perhaps knowing will convince her to work together with me. I don't care if she thinks it's ludicrous. If I tell her the truth, I know she'll believe at least 10% of it. I know because that's the type of person she is. So, about those apples. With that, I begin explaining how we got here. That's the gist of it. After hearing everything, Yune stares silently at the ground, lost in thought. Very similar to how we found ourselves the first time around.
シュウ、それって。
You think I'm just joking? I know. Let's try to think of something I can say to comfort her.
それってやっぱり時を巡るアンナ？
Yes, it is. Huh?
アンナの話だよね。今朝シュウがそれっぽいこと言ってた時から気になってたんだ。
Her expression instantly brightens. Could this be the reaction I need?
私も実はアンナが大好きなの。でも知らなかった。シュウも好きなんて。もしかして外で見たりとか？
No, I saw it in the first timeline. What the heck do I say? Even after explaining everything, her original memories are still long gone.
でも青リンゴが出てくるシーンなんてなかったよね。もしかしてアンナがモチーフの別の映画？
I'm well aware of the movie, but I'm not talking about that. She reacted to my story as if I was merely describing the movie. Considering how I just arrived, she's probably just delighted to have common interests. What I'm trying to talk about is the apples we ate yesterday.
嘘だ。そんな映画みたいなこと実際に起こるわけないよ。
Darn it, Yune, it did!
それよりさ、シュウもアンナが好きなら一緒に語ろう。私も昔から大好きで。
Well... Oh... Yeah? After all that, instead of triggering Yune's forgotten memories, I feel more disillusioned than ever. Like I'm trapped in a nightmare. Oddly enough, the movie somehow describes the situation to a T. The more I struggle to tell the truth, the more ridiculous it sounds. Oh, this is gonna be really difficult. Oh. After spending all afternoon discussing the movie with Yune, I finally returned to my room. I made several attempts to convince her of the truth, but ultimately I had to give up before she thought I had gone bonkers. If we can somehow avoid the seemingly inevitable, then so be it. Nothing's unraveling yet, as far as I can tell. It seems more natural that way. I'm the only one living with the knowledge of the dark fate awaiting us. I'm sorry, Yune. If only we could avoid that tragic ending. If only Yune could be allowed to live happily even after If only Yuna could be allowed to live happily ever. If only Yuna could be allowed to live happily ever after like she wished for. I don't know why I cannot say happily ever after for some reason. December 4th, Tuesday. Oh, the snow day, nice. The next day, it's the first Tuesday since I arrived here, which means it's gym class. It snowed just like Yuna said it would. Mr. Lily tells us we're free to use the time as we want.
おはようございます。皆さん。今日は体育の予定でしたが、雪が積もりましたので、
Freedom.
とします。
It's like the first time. Now, what should I do? I can't just keep following the script the way it's written. My goal, above all else, is to somehow change the town's predestined fate. I need to find out what the initial trigger is. Since gym class is cancelled, I'm free to spend the hour how I want. I can't waste this. I can figure out the source of the fires or plan an evacuation route. What are we gonna do? So we're doing the same thing? Shu!
あったかいですね、先輩。
Shu, my man, how'd this happen? It sure is. I let the scene play out as it did the first time while I come up with a plan of action.
紅茶をどうぞです。
I mean, we're not doing too good of a job right now. Thanks. It's rare for me to get a chance to spend some time alone with Sakia. I still remember this day like it was yesterday. Such a seemingly trivial moment in time, and yet it means so much to me. I have to be careful of what I say. I don't want to destroy my relationships with everyone. The bonds I built with everyone up until Christmas. All of that was reset with the town's ultimate demise. If I want to move forward with everyone, all I need to do is stick to the script. You did it all by yourself?
ヒドウ先輩に手伝ってもらいました。
That means it's very important for me to remember how this goes. Although slight deviations shouldn't matter in the long run, I can't get yesterday's incident out of my mind. I can't act too familiar. It's only been a week since we met for the first time. I have to strike the perfect balance between not acting overly friendly while also acting just friendly enough. Goodness gracious, we gotta manage all that. It's hard acting natural with simultaneously keeping all that in mind.
先輩、どうしました？
No, I'm just thinking. Oh, it's nothing. Yuta made some sort of snow golem, didn't he?
今ちょうどその話を
Yeah.
しようとしてたところなんです。
He really probably shouldn't be doing that. Crap. I've been so focused on the script in my head that I read the next line before it happened. This is hard. Almost too hard. If I flub this up, we won't be as close as we were before. And I don't want that. Sorry. Actually, I saw him building it earlier.
なんだ、そうだったんですね。
Now, thanks to my ridiculous mistake, I no longer know what Saki is going to say. Perhaps it's for the best. Now our conversation will flow more naturally. In the end, we're able to share a peaceful moment together. Alright, so yeah, we had Christmas, and then everything went to shit. Town burned down, everybody probably died, and then we, along with Yune, got sent to the alternate reality, and now we went back in time, and Yune doesn't remember, so we're on our own. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, we got a mission. We got to do it by ourselves. I'm worried.